Hello everybody and welcome to today's sessions of the Adventures of the Masquepade, Season 3, Episode 3. We're just got a lot to do today, so we're gonna go down the list. Today, I'm your DM, Kai the Cat.
Hello everyone, I'm playing Augusteen.
DJ, I'm playing Hadriel.
I'm Isla and I'm playing Lizbit.
I'm Raven and I'm playing Boon.
I'm Tork and I'm playing Toreen.
And I'm Wolfie and I'm playing Boon.
And when we last left off, the squad of whoever you guys are calling yourself, whatever you guys are calling yourself, the peoples.
We never came up with a name, did we?
No, I mean you haven't been prompted to. That's something you could do later.
Bitches.
Anyways. I don't know, man. I don't know. You were all making your way to the boat. Found some things. Shit happened. Cub almost died. That's fine. And then when you made it to the boat, Boon made the mistake of grabbing the landline. Bunch of spooky shit happened. You all made it on the boat, to which you were bombarded by the entire cast of fuck-offery that was the Canary 2's crew. You got to meet characters such as Thomas, a escapee seemingly from the academy. You got to meet Ma, who appears to be a Leonin fighter, ship hand of some sort. You got to meet Finch, who was the lieutenant. Bunch of kobolds. And Augustine got to meet Rick, the the Aarakocra that's spreading the word about Plumas. The good name of Plumas.
Hey Kai.
What's up?
Ooh woo.
This early.
Hello? And you all got to fight a bunch of chickens? Augustine went absolutely feral. I can feel DJ's insides reducing.
Don't say insides. Don't say that. Bad.
Be careful. I can summon things inside of your insides. And then your insides will be outside.
Based.
Anyways, as we zoom in, people are picking out their jobs. Toreen has eaten a fuck ton of chicken corpses and is cleaning up the rest of them. I misplaced my Adobe. There's my Adobe. Don't end the stream like a dumbass. Also, you all are gonna have to just deal with the fact that there's gonna be artifacting. Like that. That's just gonna happen. This is a very big map with very many pieces. What the fuck?
Who was that?
Something's ready.
That was Dory. That was Dory.
Yes, my mother has made some tortellinis, and my sister's
Ooh.
really excited for them.
My
They're my
computer's
sister's
trying to
favorite.
take off.
They're my sister's favorite food, and so...
I know where you live. I should go over there.
Let's not dox
I
anybody.
know where you live.
No doxing.
I wouldn't be able to dox if I could. It's in my app. I don't actually have it memorized.
you
No
don't have the
doxing.
time. Anyway,
Moving on.
No dox. We don't do the docking.
Alright,
Unless
fine,
it's consensual.
We're just sailing forever.
Right, so... Hadriel, what job were you getting? Should probably list the jobs. So there is deckhand, barnacle boy, chef.
Man.
Hold on. How far can Mage Hand go?
Oh god, we're already looking things up.
it was
I believe
30
it's-
feet away.
Yeah,
30
I believe it's
feet?
30 feet.
How far down would the ship lean? I'm trying to think of what would be easier to send my Mage Hand to go do. Scrape barnacles on the side of the ship or clean a sail? I feel like with a sail, I'd still have to climb.
This is a battalion ship, essentially. I believe it's like 300 feet.
If it's a
Tall?
trimast, it'd be about 200 feet, 250 feet.
Let's see here. Types of ships. Not a cargo, it's not a tanker, it's not a scooter. Maybe I should be more.
My question still is, would I be able to comfortably just chill on the side of like the railing of the ship and send my mage hand down to scrape barnacles?
Absolutely not, because the barnacles are going to be towards the bottom.
Fuck.
There's only windows on the second floor. You'd still have to do what Joseph is currently doing, which is harnessing up and putting the rope around what appears to be like a little knob that's meant to be like, harness and shit, or to hold the sails. And is just propelling down.
I'll clean the sails.
There's also fishing.
Would I be good at fishing?
Fishing is survival plus strength, because this is technically ocean fishing, which is a little bit different from regular fishing, because you need a much longer pole, and you can see in some of those barrels there are these really tall, like fucking 10-foot poles with really long casts. And there's also a couple of kobolds over here, hauling a net over. You could assist them, but that's going to be more strength-based. You could also ask Blondie for a special task.
First day I'll just clean the sails. I got my mage hand and I can do a little bit of climbing.
Alright then, so one of the kobolds sees you write your name there in really janky cursive, and grabs some rope for you and a harness and hands it to you.
Yay.
I want to know. I'm making my way down the, whatever you call it, down to the main deck. Or not main deck, I don't know what it's called.
The second story?
Yeah, I'm making it off of the cockpit or whatever you want to call it.
I don't know.
I don't know what it's called.
There's, this is top deck that we're seeing right now. Then there's middle and bottom.
And then
How
there'd
about
be
that?
captain's quarters in the back.
Yeah, captain's quarters are over here,
But
as I move the entire ship.
I'm in the sails right now. I'm coming down from there.
Alright, so
Oh, so you're coming down the top deck.
Oh,
Yes,
you're
I'm
coming down from the crow's nest.
Yes. And it had something to do with birds.
Birds.
Birds and nests and pits, something like that.
Where is Augusteen? Oh, it's time to play this game, huh? I wish I had a search function.
Oh, that would be awesome.
It would be awesome because I have things labeled! There you
I
are.
always
It's
label
a
the
thing
layers.
in Paint. In Clip Studio.
Wait, is it?
Yeah.
I haven't been on Clip Studio in so long.
There's
There's
a hotkey to search for words in your different layers.
Yeah, not for me.
I'm going to have to look.
I'm gonna make
Not
my way
right
to
now,
the
though.
job list.
Alright, you start making your way over here. Toreen, what is that sound? Oh, my teeth.
That is
Oh,
Isla or Ray
hold on.
opening food.
Yeah, the sound of the
Somewhere.
bag. Toreen, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm gonna look around, realize I have paws. I don't have many options here.
You just pretend to be a dog.
I'm going to go ask... What's her name again?
Blondie.
Blondie.
The
For
one
a
looking
special
away from me.
task. I'm gonna look at her, I'm gonna be like, so... Sorry.
She has walked away from you.
Okay.
Yes, she seems to have a new goal in mind as she's walking away. Do you call out to her?
Yes.
Okay, if she stops and turns and looks over at you.
I'm gonna hold up my paws and go, well, I'm happy to do whatever job I can, but is there something where I can do it with paws?
She looks at you and kind of taps her chin. Well, I think Thomas might be able to help you with that. You could probably scrub the deck if we just put some cloth on you and then just scoot you across the deck.
Sounds like a plan.
That, or you can assist in fishing.
Again, we run into the problem of paws. Can't really hold a pole.
You have strong jaws, don't you?
Yes?
We have nets.
Ooh. That I can
She
do.
gestures over to these two kobolds who have thrown a net over and are holding onto it very tightly. They seem to be struggling. They are strapped to the side of the boat. And they look to be in immense amounts of pain as they're trying to hold on to the net.
You've got to rage out at least once when you do this.
Have I finished
You really
cleaning
don't.
the
She's
majority of the deck?
She has a strength score of 20!
I know,
that'd be
so
no.
funny.
Not really, no.
Well,
The
then,
other kobolds seem to be picking up your slack, except for the moth person. They're just sitting in a chair with a vacant stare, tapping on whatever's in their hands.
and I'm gonna go. I'll sign up for fishing after I finish cleaning this up.
She nods at you and says, if you need any more help, either talk to me or Ma. Ma's in charge of top deck things. We can also probably somehow get you to help with the cleaning. I don't know. That's something I'll have to contemplate. Anyways, take care.
Thank you.
Tortellini?
Toreen with
Toreen.
paw finger guns.
So just shaking
She,
your paws.
Essentially, she gives you a slow nod before turning back and heading this way. Boon, what are you doing?
I don't know. I'm making my way to the job thing as unnoticeable as possible.
Roll stealth with disadvantage?
Oh, I can't see.
Oh, do you need light?
Yes, please.
We got this handy
There
button.
you go.
I have a feeling we're gonna have to take some breaks today.
I don't like the light.
Oh, that was the wrong dice. 1.
You couldn't be more louder as you are just spacing out and passing through everyone, and all the kobolds and dragonborns are going.
I'm just gonna lightly just side-eye Oon and then look down at the job list.
You somehow make footsteps.
Believe it or not, that's actually what happens when I'm trying to be all sneaky downstairs. I end up just bumping into just slightly, and it
Right?
just creates the most loudest noise. And I just hear, "Hi, I hear you sneaking!" And I'm like, "Fuck off."
Definitely fuck off from the hole. Alright, so, you're doing that.
Can
Liz.
ghosts sweat? Because if so, yes. That's what I'm doing.
I mean, sweat comes from the physical body, though.
Ectoplasm.
you
It's rotting.
You don't have.
Ectoplasm.
You can choose to let off a horrific smell.
No. I don't want to do that. I'll just look at the job for thing.
Alright, you guys have jobs such as cleaning, laundry, housekeeping, cooking, barnacle scraping. There are a couple of jobs for repair, but they have a little note under it that says "Speak to Znara." There's also one particular odd one that says "Spell weaving," which Nightingale seems to immediately sign up for.
I want to ask
I
you a
actually
question,
forgot
Kai.
that Nightingale is here.
She's not done a lot.
Nope.
Yeah. I want to ask you a
For the
question,
best.
Kai.
What do you?
If I do the cooking job every day for the next 2 weeks, can I gain the feat of chef?
Technically, yes. You would be a beginner at it, so what you could make would be very basic until you got like cookbooks and more experience. But this is also considering you don't fuck up your initial rolls, because if you fuck up too many times, I will let you know right now they will just kick you off that job.
Okay. Alright. That's what I was working for. I was researching feats in their downtime because I like to plan out my characters as far as I can.
No.
Okay,
That's
so-
fair. So you're gonna pick up
Really?
the.
Says me with my 3 Augusteen 20 level character sheets.
Why? Why do
I
you
like to see
have
the
those?
option. I deleted 2 of them, but I like to see options.
Because
I don't
Granny.
know. 20 is a long ways away. It's a very long ways away.
I
Like a
to
really
prepare.
long ways away.
Also
Oh, I know.
possible we're just not gonna ever get there.
Yeah,
No, I
I'm
think
gonna,
you'll get there if you survive.
I'm gonna sign my name up for cooking because I have a plan.
Okay.
Oh
one
shit,
of
Blondie's
the
like right
kobolds.
behind
Hey.
me.
We're on
Yeah.
pace of being level 20 in what, 7, 8 years?
What was that?
That was an
sound?
ominous sound.
Yeah, it really was. What the fuck?
It
It's like a horn
I thought
sting.
that was Toreen.
Anyways, Lizbit, you feel a hand on your shoulder.
I'm gonna turn
there.
around.
Yeah, Blondie is right behind you, giving her her classic sly smirk. I have a special job for you.
Oh, that's good, because none of these sounded right.
Well, you're gonna have to work one of these eventually, but I do have a favor to ask of you. If you'll follow me. And she
Sure,
starts,
why not? I'll
okay.
follow.
You start following Blondie. Oh god, as I move the entire fucking boat. Turn off, turn on.
Just here, walk on this plank for me, Lizbit. You'll be fine.
Yeah, get out there with your fucking robotic ass and
You're
dense
waterproof, aren't you?
bones.
I don't think so.
How do you have
Okay,
sex if you... Oh, never mind.
what? Hang on.
That
Hang on.
said, go
What the
a
fuck were you about to say?
Mute me.
What the fuck were you about to say?
It doesn't matter.
Okay, I guess not.
Okay.
No.
Uh-huh.
That wasn't PG. So.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna suck on my chocolate.
No. Am I waterproof?
Inside too.
Because don't I have some exposed pieces in the lower back? Or was I remembering that wrong?
You technically have exposed bits on your spinal cord.
Yeah.
So there are metal plates following the ridges of your spine that are just on top of your flesh.
Okay, but there's like no wiring or anything.
There's an LED on the back of your neck, but you can't
Oh,
quite
that's what it
remember
was.
what that does. Anyways, Augusteen,
meter.
you've signed up for cooking, so you're heading down. You're just gonna sign up for generic work. Un, what are you gonna sign up for?
Does the barnacle thing keep me kind of a bit more away from people?
It absolutely will, because that's towards the bottom of the boat, and
Then let's do that.
You'd literally be off
Okay.
the boat.
you would literally be off the boat.
Yep, I'll
So
do
you
that.
sign up for the barnacle thing, and a kobold over here hands you some scrapers.
Shit, they're not gonna think that I'm up to something though, right? Fuck.
I mean, you're doing the job.
You can roll insight.
I'm gonna roll insight. Just okay. Can I know I probably did this last time, but can I please roll insight to see if I can tell that something's iffy going on just in general?
Oh, you're trying to get like a vibe check of the entire ship?
Of Blondie.
Blondie is super far away.
Fuck.
Oh yeah, well,
Um,
they're on the
She
other
is
side now.
currently leading Lizbit to what seems to be the captain's quarters.
Okay, it's fine. I'll just do the job.
Am I in trouble?
Okay. So
Is this like going to
you
the
go off the
principal's
side
office?
of the ship. You don't know is now I have to figure out how this works. Give me a moment. So we have ship topside. We're gonna turn off that layer. Turn on this layer.
Ooh.
And now we turn off literally everybody else. Oh, this is gonna be. Give me a moment. This is gonna take me a minute. Blondie leads you into this room. Why is Oon all the way over here? That's why. My importance. You, and you. Blondie leads you into this rather luxurious captain's room with loads and loads of chests. There's a giant, what appears to be meeting table. Sorry, I thought it was raining, so my brain was like, huh? It shouldn't be raining. There's a rather luxurious desk, and you can kind of peek around the corner at what seems to be a Alaska king. There's also a couple of spare beds in here. And she points you to the front of this desk as she makes her way around the side. And pulls out, well, rather, hefts up this medium-sized box. And just slams it in the middle of her desk, and it makes a hollow sound. It's made of this chrome material with these intricate, sharp-lined embossings. And she
Okay.
taps it. I'd like you to open this. And in exchange, I notice you are reading a book. Would you like to read it faster?
I suppose. But what's in the box?
I don't know. But I know your kind can open it.
That sounded a bit racist. I'm kidding.
Specious.
Isla, I want you to.
I'm gonna need to
I want you
contact the
text
HR
me-
department.
Oh, Isla, I texted you a joke in your DMs.
Oh, you did! I'm sorry, I didn't see it.
Oh, no, it's fine. It's just a little joke.
Honey? What?
Yeah, that seems to be where all of these jokes are going. Oh shoot, I didn't realize I could do that. Box. By mankind, I'm assuming you mean cyborg.
She nods.
I'm sorry, my brain just went blank.
That's okay. As you stare at the box, you feel the entities in your mind start to react.
Good or bad?
They seem interested, and you feel something in the back of your throat crawling upwards.
Oh.
I don't like that.
You feel something tap against the back of your teeth.
It's just a USB dongle that pops out.
I swear.
Close!
It's a USB cord, isn't it?
You're not wrong!
I'm gonna open my mouth.
You open your mouth, and out slides this black tube-looking thing. It's very thin, like a wire. And at the end of it, there is a glowing piece with two pincer-like appendages. And you see the box with its sharp embossings start to glow this putrid green color. And instantly, whatever this thing is that's coming out of your mouth kind of latches onto the box. And the box immediately starts to react.
Yeah.
You see numbers start to fly across your screen, and the entities seem to be... You can tell the numbers apart. The numbers are green, then there's another set of numbers that are red, and another set of numbers that are pink. And slowly, the red and the pink start to overtake the green, and the box changes pink and red and opens.
Just hack the
And-
box.
I did.
You feel the appendage immediately right back into wherever it came from inside of you.
You know,
I
in
am going to
Cyberpunk.
thrash my head around, trying to get the feeling of that, and be like, I did not like that. I didn't know that could happen.
Blondie's eye twitches. I didn't know it happened like that either, if I'm honest.
I'm glad we're on the same page there. I'm gonna look in the box.
She quickly puts her hand on top of the box.
Damn it.
Whatever's inside is mine, unless you want to barter for it, but I do recall paying.
What did you say? Pink or pain?
Paying.
Pain.
As she reaches into a desk, you hear several clicking sounds before a drawer seems to pop open from somewhere you can't quite see because you're like 5'5".
I am short.
And she pulls out a pair of glasses.
Speed reading
Glasses.
goggles.
So, write this down. These are the glasses of halftime. This is a wondrous item.
Oh, holy hell.
Whenever you put these glasses on, anything that you read and can understand will take half the time. So, for example, that book that is 2 weeks, that takes 2 weeks to read, it will now only take you 1 week, as your 8-hour time is cut down significantly to the 4-hour time. So you could
so I
even
only
double
have to
down
do-
in days. You only have to do less than a week of reading to read it.
Nice.
This is an item that you have to attune to, though. It also
Okay.
has the added benefit of once per day, granting you 1 reroll as you analyze your opponent's actions.
As I what?
As you analyze your opponent's actions. Basically, you're reading into the person's body language to predict their movement more accurately in a much shorter amount of time.
So your
Okay.
attack is more likely to hit because you're able to read which way they're going to go.
Correct, but you can
Okay.
only use this once per day, and then
Once
you have
per
to
day.
take a short rest.
Well,
Because you're a
short rest
warlock.
is better than a long rest.
Well, I mean, you don't have to take long rests because you're a warlock. Warlocks get all their spell slots back on a short rest because they're broken. Also, you don't sleep. You only have to sleep for 8 hours. Half-elves! They're broken.
I will gladly take the glasses.
Blondie nods to you. Then you are dismissed. I'd recommend picking up a job, but you don't have to start working immediately. There's always different shifts to work. There is the first morning shift, the second morning shift, first afternoon shift, second afternoon shift, and first night shift and second night shift.
First breakfast, second breakfast.
Essentially, remember, the days are 38 hours long. So
Actually,
your clock has
gonna,
like 14.
I was gonna ask you about that. Do you have work that I could do within a med bay? Do you have like a med bay I could work in?
She thinks for a moment and nods. You're probably going to want to talk to Znara, who will probably leave you next to Leslie. And whoever gets hurt whoever gets hurt on top deck, you could help them. Though that's going to consume a lot of spell slots.
Not if you got a sword.
She quirks an eyebrow. A sword?
He just threatened to stab people in front of her.
I do realize how bad that probably sounds now. No, yeah, I
Yeah,
have a
she's
healing
fucking-
sword.
She cocks her head. A healing sword. That's a
Yeah,
rather
I stab
rare
people
item.
and they get healed.
You hear the male voice in your head say, I would not divulge any more information to her. She is a pirate, you do realize that?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Blondie is looking you over very interestedly.
Okay, who did you say I had to talk to?
Znara. She's either on the 2nd floor or the 3rd floor. You can't miss her. She's a dwarf.
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna turn around and walk away now.
Alright, you head out the door. Now to turn everything back on, we're gonna go to the 2nd deck. Oh boy, here I go. Bip, 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 bip. Just turn everything on. I don't need Blondie. I do need to turn this off.
Whoa, he goes
Turn
there.
on
Oh.
midday.
Oh, I was just searching through Blondie's bookcase in the back of her office.
No, the fuck you aren't.
Yeah,
Alright.
I think something very bad would happen if any of us try to do that.
You're more than welcome to try. The consequences of your actions may speak volumes of what happens to you.
Why don't you understand?
What?
You must face the consequences of your actions!
The
That
bookshelf.
shit.
Blondie just screams, F around and find out.
She won't have to. She won't have to. Room.
Are you okay?
First of all, you're gonna have to come down from your fucking crow's nest bullshit. And you're gonna have to roll investigation.
I'm not gonna.
Because you're rummaging through people's shit. I'm not talking to you, Augusteen. I'm talking to stupid.
Ah, damn it. Well, I didn't want to steal it.
That's.
You could ask. You can start charming people and getting shit out the way.
Can I do? Can I just make a series of charisma checks?
Sure, man.
Fuck
Make me 3 charisma checks.
I'm down.
What the fuck
This
was
is
I
gonna
doing?
end very badly.
Oh, I gotta zoom
DJ's
out for
basically
this.
pulling
Hit.
a slot wheel.
I'm pulling a funny.
As long as it's not an eye review.
No, I'm done. I rolled a 1 already.
DJ. DJ.
DJ gets thrown off the boat.
DJ.
I'm gonna say that I asked someone for a bandana first.
Yes, someone for a bandana. You look over. They look over at you. I'm sorry, did you ask to see my banana? I thought I told you I'm straight!
Wendy? Was this told to me before?
Yeah.
Last session, yeah. You picked the one straight guy, essentially, and he just misheard you, and you see this tiny kobold start fucking rolling up his, well, I guess rolling up his pant legs because he's not wearing a shirt. Man! You wanna go, pretty boy? I'll fucking give you a kiss with my fist! Get down here! Get down here! Get the fuck down
Hold
here!
on. Where am I compared to him?
You're on the ground, but you're 6'5", and
Oh.
he's 2 feet tall! Get the fuck down here, unless you want to be missing your banana, buddy! I'll let you miss your banana! Get down here! Get the fuck down here! We're gonna sell this like men! I think you're a man. I don't know what gender you are, but I'm not here to question that. Because I'm ass backwards!
Because
Get
I'm an
down here!
ally!
Anyways, roll initiative.
Oh, fuck, I can't. I'm fighting?
Oh, he's gonna attempt to fight him unless you can say something else.
What?
Get down here!
What if I gave you a silver coin and we'd be on our way?
I would be much obliged. I'll take that and leave. I got shit to do. A whole day silver? I don't have to work today.
Oh no, I'm only down to 72 silver now.
Oh no.
He looks at you, gives you a thumbs up, and says, maybe all you gays aren't so bad.
I'm not. I mean, it's complicated.
Uh-huh, whatever you say, buddy. No homo. Anyways, later. And he goes back to swabbing the deck.
Damn it. By the way, my plan was to try to acquire a bandana, an eye patch, and any other pirate paraphernalia I could get before I met up with you guys, and just to see if I could fully assimilate.
I mean, you're partway there. You're blonde.
Yeah.
First I'm gonna start with Boon. Boon, you wanted to talk to Thomas, right?
Yeah, I wanted to first make sure Thomas got food.
You are near what appears to be food storage, and Thomas is doesn't seem too keen on eating as he fidgets with his hands. This is
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Goodberry.
you
know.
You're gonna use your second level 2 spell slot of the day.
Am I going to need a level 2 spell slot today?
Fair point.
Yeah. And I'm gonna give one of them to Thomas. Just make it easier.
Thomas looks at you and looks at the Goodberry, who is making crunchies.
Maybe me.
Oh,
and
sorry.
Isla.
I was scratching on my keyboard.
No,
There's
who's
also Tork.
Talk? Stop
Oh,
making
yeah, that's
crunchies,
Tork
my
now.
brain.
No!
Stop.
That one
Ah,
wasn't
jeez.
me. That wasn't me.
I don't care who
I'm
it fucking
literally
was!
hearing it come from your mic right now.
Who's you're? It's going off right now.
I'm
I don't
confused.
remember what I was doing. I don't remember what I was doing. What was I doing? Who the fuck am I?
You were
Alright,
Thomas.
I'm Thomas.
Goodberry.
You can't quite see Thomas's facial expression with the mask on, but he looks inquisitively at you. You learned. You were just. How did you learn this?
You first go ahead and eat one of these, and do you think you could start at the beginning? I don't really have any memories of my time at the academia, or any real memories in general. That's a very long story, that I'm not sure we should get into at this current moment in time.
You see Thomas slightly lift the mask, and the Goodberry just quickly vanishes, and mask is quickly on. And he doesn't seem to chew, because he just goes right into the next sentence and says, Oh, you're sick.
Not exactly.
You're ill.
Well, I just don't have memories. That's about it.
Yes, that's what a lot of people are having right now. A lot of people on the mainland are sick, and I have a theory. It's because of mass.
Mass?
Mass. So when large congregations of people are in one area, there are in a very small area, and he makes a gesture with his hands and is excitedly explaining this. Things travel much faster in small areas. So if one person is sick, that sickness spreads much faster. I have a theory that this is correct. That is my theory because we've observed just a few, because Blondie doesn't really, I don't leave the ship. I'm not supposed to leave the ship, but sometimes Blondie will take me, or Znara will take me off the ship. But anyways, I digress. it happens in villages. But it's also happening in small areas within cities, and the cities have been quarantining them, trying to keep it quiet. It was only until maybe 3 months ago that it became more public news. People knew something was going wrong because they were forgetting things, but serious cases seem to be happening more towards. He pauses and thinks, Evange, the Evange Islands, which I gotta pull up my map, just double check. It's centralized near Tralem, the more severe cases where people have. There's something very wrong with them. They walk around like the dead, but they're not dead. And I have a feeling it has something to do with those nasty, nasty people. Nasty.
Yeah, they're nasty people, all right. We kind of sort of maybe encountered them through a crystal ball. They weren't actually in front of us, but that's...
He pauses. A crystal ball?
Yeah.
The academia wouldn't stoop to something so, pardon my French, barbaric and simple. They would use their comms, their telephones, their wires to broadcast such a thing, using the ancient arcanes.
No,
The lost
I'm
arcana.
not sure this has to do with the academia. They might be involved, but I don't think it's a sickness. At least, not a normal one. There's a lot has happened within the past, I don't know. How long has it been since this technically started? I don't remember. It's been like a week.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Well, to your mind. You guys have been
Yeah.
missing for 6 months.
There's a lot that's gone on. I mean... Oh, goodness. A lot
you
that went
see,
on. You see that big tree? Did you see that big tree in the island?
Of course, it looked like it was miles tall.
Uh-huh. Do you remember the goddess that the academia was trying to get to?
The goddess? This is gonna roll history. I have to pull his stat sheet. Oh boy. Notes! Where are my notes?
Oh,
Crap, it's been so long that I don't have them saved. Alright, fuck it. He's an artificer, so. Ooh, that's a good one. Just quickly see if I can find it. There they are. Leslie, Law, Nara, Rick. I did not. He thinks for a moment. You mean the goddess in the neighboring forest, or do you mean the goddess that supposedly lives underneath the academia, or the goddesses they have trapped?
the one that lives under the academia.
Okay.
She's real.
Well, I knew that. She's it. I don't know if it's a goddess per se. It is a god.
Goddess.
The goddess, if you say so, she runs the academia.
What?
He looks at you. He tilts his head at you. There's a goddess in the walls of the academia. She runs the technology.
Not in the way you think. I say, realizing why she's locked up now that she is basically a battery, isn't she? She's a fucking battery!
Shale pipes up. Hold on. No, that's not right. She's a forest goddess.
Yeah, she's She's my god. I spoke to her. That giant tree, that was me. And
You?
yeah. Her name is Fleur. Fleur de Epine.
That's the name of the forest goddess who's next to Evange, who's next to the academia.
No. The academia has her locked up. She's in chains. They were
Why? He waves his hand dismissively. They wouldn't want anything to do with her. She's a forest god. She's earth. She's bound to the earth. She's not important to them. They wouldn't unless they were trying to. He pauses. Oh no. No, they wouldn't do that.
do what?
Destroy her.
I give him a grim look.
The forest has always been dangerous for the academia for as long as anyone can remember. But to destroy a goddess, even one so small, that is well, quite frankly, that's stupid.
It's vile.
It wouldn't serve any good purpose unless they wanted something in her forest or to harness her power. But again, her power is nature-based. It is connected to the spirit of Cain. She's probably one of the forest goddesses that are connected by the roots of Cain.
I'm gonna go ahead and use Druidcraft to show him that I'm a druid. What should I make?
I don't know, dog.
Oh, I know. Just, I'm gonna have some flower petals fall, because one of the things I can do is you create an instantaneous, harmless sensory effects such as falling leaves, a puff of wind, the sound of an animal, or the faint odor of skunk. So I figure, yeah, that's what it says on the Roll20 net. So I'm gonna go with, can I change falling leaves to just pretty little petals
Yeah, you can.
that just kind of disappear once they hit the ground?
Thomas sees you do this. You certainly didn't have magic, from what I can remember. There were so many of us.
Was I a tiefling before?
He looks at you. No. No, unless the academia experimented on you before executing you, but again, I saw your corpse. You were just
Yeah, I did die, and Bale sacrificed himself to bring me back.
the bird.
If Shale isn't already on the table, are we at a table?
No, you're just kind of in the corner next to a chair.
Okay. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and hold up Shale. This is Shale. Shale was at the academia as well.
We've met like 5 minutes briefly ago.
Yeah.
And Thomas nods. Shale's gonna roll history. Oh! You hear Shale tweet in his throat. He's like, I think I remember you. You're the experiment. One of the experiments gone wrong, right? And you see Thomas kind of deflate.
Shale, don't be rude.
Ooh, sorry. It was
He didn't mean anything bad by it. He doesn't remember stuff either. There was an incident, and yeah, he's why I look like this, and it's not a bad thing. I got a cool tail, and I go ahead and I swish my tail around a little bit.
So you do. Thomas is clicking his nails together. I don't remember. There were many talking animals, but most of them didn't look like him.
No, he wasn't an animal then. He was, I look at Shale. Were you a tiefling? He's a tiefling.
Yeah, my name was,
Jin Rummy? Or was that your mom? Jackal?
Yeah, my name is Jim Rummy. Jackal's my mom. Thomas is gonna go ahead and roll history. You see Thomas's arms go really tense. You were this. Wait, you're Jim Rummy? They said you went missing!
I mean, they're not wrong. He just went missing after I died because he turned into a bird. Fleur did that. Fleur, I guess, saved him after he saved me. She is my goddess. I'm all but a warlock. Why don't we sit down? Why don't we sit down?
He plops down on the ground on his knees.
I'm gonna go ahead and sit a little bit, kind of, just across from him.
We'll be wrapping this up soon. He points at Shale and points at you, and then points at Shale. Your mom's the whisper? No, she's the voice.
Huh?
Jackal Creed is the voice of E. She's
You're
been
gonna have-
missing.
I think she's dead.
No. No, because otherwise a new voice would have been chosen. You don't understand. Do you know how religion works? I know it's barbaric, and he kind of takes a moment. Well, you are a druid, so maybe it wouldn't be so barbaric to you, but the voice of E is the voice of the emissary, one of the main 14 gods. She is the one who is the stars and the light and blessings and healing. She is eldritch in her being. And her voice, which is one of the highest orders in the church and religions, is Jackal Creed. You are the son of Jackal Creed.
He's my best friend.
And you're dead?
Technically, yeah.
I think I exploded, I'm not gonna lie. I think we both exploded. From the inside.
Thomas, why was I killed?
The same reason why I was almost killed, most likely. You sparked an entire movement after 13 saw your corpse. She got a bunch of us together. And we escaped. The way you left. Except, he kind of winces. Smarter?
What happened?
You escaped. You tried to run away. That's what they told us, and they made an example out of you, saying if we ran away without getting our contracts paid, it would happen to us too.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll history and try to remember why I was running away.
Okay, go ahead and roll history, and then after that we're gonna cut to Augusteen and Znara.
Alrighty. Well, that was a 15 base, and I don't have any attitude, so 15.
The attitude.
Additive.
I don't have any
Additive. I have plenty of fucking attitude. Bitch.
Roll a d20 -2 because of your attitude.
You start penalizing, I turn into a fucking tyrant.
Or now you just turn into a mother.
I'm not about to become a new hole. I am making holes, but not new hole. Shush. You do... Not that kind of hole! That's a different person in here that wants that hole.
I'm
Why did I
confused
wonder
and I don't
why?
want to know why.
It's all good. Anyway, you try and recall this, and yes, you do recall trying to escape because somebody had put it in your mind that you could. And that you
Can I try and
should.
remember? Could I try and remember who?
Roll roll history again.
Hey, another 15!
You faintly recall a tiefling man.
I look down at Shale. I think you
Shale-
told me to run.
Shale thinks he's gonna roll history. He looks at you. I'm gonna just say you're probably right. I can't remember shit right now.
That's
Where
okay,
are
bud.
we? What are we doing?
We're on a boat.
Oh yeah.
You said you were
I
gonna
give
switch
him
over
a,
to
I give
me
him
and
a little pat on the head.
Give him a little pat on the head, and we'll switch over to Augusteen as you and probably Lizbit walk in to see this tiny that's Hadriel. Which one's Lizbit? There's Lizbit. Lizbit, you came down from here. You're probably over here by now. You see this dwarvish woman working in this area that is exclusively cooking equipment. There's 3 stoves. I know there's only one. A massive steak and tons of ingredients, hanging pots and pans that jingle with the ship. And you see that she has 2 mage hands going on the stove, and she seems to be reviewing a book. She's about 3'5", with this long, luxurious ginger hair and dark tan skin, and a long, luxurious beard that's very neatly braided, and she's kind of stroking it.
Sorry, did you say 2 mage hands?
2 mage hands.
Oh, I gotta learn me something while I'm here.
Dual mage hands, cool. She briefly looks up from her rimmed glasses, and she looks at you with these deep red eyes. Oh, hello. How can I help you? Are you here to work?
yes.
She looks you up and down. Are you here to clean?
It probably looks that way, but I'm here to cook.
You are dressed like a maid with special services. Do you have anything more? Do you have anything more, perhaps, cooking oriented?
It's either this or a stealth suit. I do have that another white dress. I lost some of my things.
Ooh. She looks away for a moment. Oh, they keep getting kinkier these days. She snaps her fingers, and one of the mage hands perks up and gives like 2 bunny ears and starts hopping over to some crates and dips in and rummages around. Well, if you're going to cook, you need to wash your hands. We aren't serving filth here, no matter if they are cobalt, human, or undead. Always be clean.
Okay.
Are you good
do
at
that.
following instructions?
Yes.
As
I'm gonna go to if I see a sink or somewhere to wash my hands near.
Yeah, you see a sink. She moves out of the way, and as you're washing your hands, she stops and looks at Lizbit. Oh! 2 hands! I get 2 hands today.
Not quite. I was told to come ask you about a med bay or something.
Ah! She looks you up and down. Do you have a proper uniform for medbay? Do you do the traditional cutting people open, or are you more magic oriented?
Magic, and there's not really any uniform for it.
Okay, we're just going to have to put you in gloves. Go wash your hands too. Last thing we need is gangrene. I cannot tell you how many stupids have died from gangrene. I can't
Yeah,
keep
that's fair.
replacing these kobolds. They are my friends, and I hate to see them die from stupid.
That
Okay,
very
I'll go
much
wash
makes
my
sense.
hands.
You start washing your hands, Augustine. One of the hands hands you, it hands you what looks to be like a smock
What is
and a
smock?
pair of gloves and a little white bandana, and it's the other mage hand stops and immediately grabs a fistful of your hair and starts yanking it back, very not in a horribly painful way, but just enough to be like, ow, ow. And it quickly bundles up your hair in a
Don't go-
net and then puts the
I wanna say, don't go too hard. You might turn me on.
the hands getting Trajan. You're getting Trajan. You see the hands make a stop as they finish putting the bandana on you, and they both seem to turn to each other like they're shadow puppets, then turn to look at you, then turn to look at each other. And then they just start making, one of them does a circle and the other one does a fucking finger, and makes the universal sign of banging, and then they both make an X before returning to the pot. Not before one of them drapes the smock over you.
We ejected.
What is a smock?
It's kind of like an
Is it
apron.
apron?
It's kind of like it's like a full body apron, I think.
Okay.
So yeah, it seems like they want you to put that on. As Nara looks back at you. So, what do you know how to cook?
Basic things. I know how to cook fish a little bit. I kind of forgot most of my stuff.
She blinks. Oh, were you someone's house cat?
Yes.
What happened to your master?
Technically, yeah. Not the way she thinks.
Did your master kick you out for being the worthless?
You could say that, yeah.
Oh,
That's
poor
actually-
thing,
that's
poor
actually
thing.
not That's not far.
She walks up to you and kind of reaches up. She's gonna do a strength check to try and yank you down to her level. That's a 19.
I'm not gonna resist, so I'm just gonna go.
Alright, she yanks you down. She claps, holds your cheeks in both hands and gives you a little squitch. Oh, poor kitty, poor kitty, poor kitty. At least you are willing to work and willing to learn, and that is the most important thing. If you are willing to work and willing to learn, and you are not terrible in trying to poison the poor people, then we will teach you. We will teach you what we can.
Wonderful.
But it
Thank
takes initiative. So then,
I will do my
do you
very
know
best.
how to cut? I see your dagger.
Yes.
Do you know how to cut food and not people?
Theoretically, yes.
Okay, let us help. We are going to make. Ooh, what's good food? What's good food? Easy food. We're going to make soup. We're going to make fish stew. Okay? She reaches in.
She might actually accept this. She might actually accept that role, unlike Nightingale, though.
Yeah,
Oh,
honestly. What is with you and trying to get mothers?
You
Can I
can't
meet
stop it, Kai.
Have
I
you
don't have any.
met our mother?
Excuse me for the kitchen.
Fair enough. I mean, Znara is the opposite of a hole as she reaches in and just hands you a big basket of potatoes. Okay, take potatoes, wash in sink, then we are going to dice. I will teach you how to dice, but first I have to go back to making porridge.
Why
You
did she
done
turn
there,
German?
pink fellow? Her accent is very
It's-
thick and inconsistent. There seems to be a mismatching of languages for her, almost like she speaks multiple of them.
I'm just gonna be washing potatoes.
You
I'm
start
gonna
washing.
assume I am done washing.
Good, very good. Put on the gloves, and you are going to sit next to Leslie. A few notes about Leslie. If you hurt him, the captain will hurt you, and she will feed you to the dragon. Okay?
Understood.
Very good. Leslie is the one keeping people from permanently dying. So being next to him gives you a sort of a buff to your spells. If they are healing, if they are necrotic, that is very bad. Please do not use necrotic on this ship. It may trigger him, and that could lead to bad things. And we try to avoid the bad things on the ship.
That is fair.
Okay. Now, do you... In the meantime, if there is no one to heal, you are going to have to do some work. Do you know how to make the med kits? Do you know how to make the spells into med kits? Assemble herbal kits so people can have them, because people will get the ouchies, such as the splinter or the occasional mast hitting them in the face and breaking their face.
I just hear chuckling while I'm washing potatoes.
I'm sorry, it's so hard not to just laugh at what you're saying.
What are you laughing at, You've never seen a dwarvish woman, have you? Oh, bless your poor, sweet femboy soul. Down here, femboys aren't very worth much. Unless they're the barracks bunny, in which case, more power to you. But that's not exactly working the way we need to be worked. Working the shaft? No. Working the mast? Yes.
I thought Augusteen was the femboy, not me.
She looks you up and down. You look like a bottom. If you wish to... If you wish to be a top, I would most likely talk to Maw. Maw is very strong. Very strong. I am not that strong. Well, she thinks for a moment. I'm pretty strong, but I'm mostly, as you say, scholarly oriented.
Okay.
Okay, good. Now, hurry upstairs. Somebody has probably hurt their face by now. I heard a lot of noises upstairs. I'm going to assume that somebody did the stupid.
Yeah, it was raining chickens.
She thinks for a moment. Did the chickens have tentacles?
Oh, so you know.
Of course I know, Jeffrey. Jeffrey, the damnable chicken. He is brilliant, but no one has to work for their power. They never have to work for their power for Jeffrey. They just go and suck his cock.
No!
I mean...
Yeah, I'm gonna say... Yeah.
Or eat
Jeffrey
it.
kind of gave... Jeffrey kind of gave one of our friends a chicken whistle.
Chicken whistle. Chicken whistle. Ah, the cuckoo whistle. That makes sense. Well, cuckoo whistle can't do a lot unless you're in the mainland, or you blow it too many times, in which case there is a chance of summoning the magic chicken, or more Jeffreys, which is the Jeffrey scions. They're called tentacle chickens. Very creative name, I know. Or there is the chance that you could summon other chicken-related things, such as cockatrice or grey cockatrice. In which case, I would have to whip up quite a few petrification potions, which are very expensive indeed.
Yeah, side note,
Oh, I bet.
is there also the possibility of summoning a basilisk?
Is that a chicken?
A basilisk is a serpent raised in a chicken's nest.
Potentially. There's also worse chickens out there. She's just naming the common ones. So you have access to the, as you say, magical study area. If you need to, I hear myself in the microphone. Hello, microphone. Good away. Good microphone. If you need to use supplies, you need to let me know so I can write it down. Otherwise, short supply look bad. And I need to use those supplies to whip up spells for ourselves. Oh. Just in case, you know, a battalion shows up, and they may need a good-fashioned canary to welcome.
Yeah, no, none of my spells need supplies.
Okay, good.
So it'll be good.
I'm just gonna nod as I'm finishing up washing potatoes.
Femboy cat, are you done washing the potatoes?
I'm gonna look down at my basket. Am I done washing the potatoes?
I'm going to call you Brownie. You are done washing the potatoes sufficiently.
Okay.
Brownie,
I'm gonna... Yes?
we are going to do the cutting. You are not going to use your filthy blade. We're going to use a nice chef knife. You have to separate your tools from stabbing people and stabbing vegetable. Also
Makes
the
sense.
stabbing of edible meat and the stabbing of fruit.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, I wouldn't dare try to use this for, cooking related things.
She looks
As
down
I'm
and
patting,
she's
as I'm patting my dagger.
gonna roll Arcana. She looks down at you. I would not have that in public. Having soul weapon, very forbidden, very frowned upon. Some places you could get arrested and executed, and they, well, it's not very friendly. Poor soul, poor soul. I would not. You are down bad path. Do not go down bad path, or I swear to you. And she grabs your tail. I will make you suffer.
Yeah, I'm kind of going down a path, for the master that I mentioned earlier that kicked me out for being a bad cat.
Do not be a bad cat, Augusteen.
No, I'm trying
Do
not
not
to.
be a bad cat. Good
So back to
cats are
cooking?
worth more. Yes, back to cooking.
Can I just scooch out the doorway while she's doing that? And go
You do
introduce
that.
myself to who was it,
She
Leslie?
leads Augustine by the fucking tail towards this table and grabs a rather big butcher knife and a more reasonably sized kitchen knife. You're gonna head topside. Okay, what else do we need to do? Who else?
Pick one.
Toreen, Hadriel, or Oon haven't been focused on recently.
Alright, Boon and fucking Hadriel. No. The Un. I'm gonna throw up.
Boon would be with
You're getting there.
Joseph.
There you go.
Yeah, Toreen, you're probably.
I was still cleaning last we checked in.
It's been a while. It's been a hot minute. You're probably helping the fishing, so you're gonna start making strength rolls. And move you over there.
Well, these
Be
strength
okay.
rolls are my specialty.
I know they are. Rick's probably still gone. Thomas is still downstairs. Finch is at the helm. Sonara is down. Augustine is down. 22. With ease, you help haul up a net. And inside the net, there are these just a lot of fish. There's a lot of fish. Actually, let me take that back. I gotta roll for these two assholes. Okay. Alright, yeah. You guys managed to haul up this nest, and it's got a decent amount of fish in it. Doesn't seem to be anything unique here. But immediately the kobolds start packing them away in these bags of holding, which seems to instantly kill the fish.
Smart.
It's the most humane way to kill them. Yeah, we don't want them to suffer. You're the crazy dog who summoned the chickens.
Unknowingly, yes.
You know, if we summon more of those chickens, we'd be having chicken for weeks. Oh, but they don't last that long unless they're over ice. Snark could fucking freeze them. That's
Well,
true.
You'd have to get the whistle from Blondie.
Oh, she wanted it. She wanted it. No use in trying to tempt her otherwise.
That's what I
Oh, I forgot Garnet.
know. Oh, darn it.
I forgot to put Garnet and Joseph's up. So Garnet is currently cleaning and helping to do the mass shit. You guys need to be working. Boat. Working. Cool. The kobolds look at you. Would you like to cast the net again? Are you ready to go again, or you need a break?
I'm ready to go again. Let's do this.
Alright. They're gonna roll strength to throw it because you don't have hands. Alright, decent throw. They throw it pretty far out. Oon, go ahead and roll. Give me a strength check
Okay.
to see how well you are cleaning the barnacles. Hadriel, give me a dexterity check, please. To see if you fall on your ass. Which would be very bad.
You said Dex?
Dex. By now, Lizbit's probably made it topside and is sitting. Oh, I forgot Leslie. Leslie, I'm sorry. Oh, that's all the chickens. Let me just delete this layer. There we go. Is
Not
that a
the
natural 20?
chickens.
No.
Alrighty then. You are making great time. These barnacles are pretty huge. This is a very big ship. And, you're pretty
Do they look
close to the
pretty?
water. They're barnacles, so... No. A couple of them are an odd color. A couple of them are red.
I want to keep one.
Alright,
Keep the barnacles.
you grab a
Just
barnacle.
one red.
Okay, you have red barnacle in your inventory.
And a black shiny rock.
You do. You have a lot of other things in your inventory.
And the sticky mead stick.
You do. You have the fucking silver wood covered in mead in your bag. And as you put it in your bag, you see the barnacle open up and start licking the stick.
Ah! No barnacle! And I take it out. I just hold it in my hand and be like, no.
You do that,
No,
and the
no,
barnacle is snapping with its weird
Ah!
fucking shell jaws.
Do you want to
Uh,
go back home?
It closes again. Hadriel, you're making pretty good time. You're kind of struggling, but with your mage hand, you're making it work. It's a little harrowing being so up top.
Yeah.
Yeah. Toreen, go ahead and give me another strength check. Boon, give me an investigation check. Or I guess a
Okay.
perception check.
This Hadriel's mask going through the entire spectrum of color.
Well, I'm trying to make it seem like he's Volkenhoveren. Let's go outer glow. Let's make it black. And we're gonna deepen the spread. That works. That makes it seem like he's off the ground. 17?
Yep.
Again, you haul up this hall. There's a couple of newbies in there. There seems to be the equivalent of a lionfish, except it's a couple of lionfish. Probably closer to 5 lionfish. But they're blue. This is not uncommon in your world. However, you do know they're very, very venomous. And I do mean venomous.
And I jump.
They have many sharp teeth.
I see them as they land on the deck, and I just jump backwards out of the way really quick.
Alright, you do that. Go ahead and roll dexterity for me. Un, you see there is an octopus stuck to the side of the boat.
New friend. I'm gonna try to be like, I'm gonna pull you off as gently as possible and just kind of grab it and grab a tentacle and pull.
Strength.
Another 17.
Another 17. Alright, you jump back. Let's see about these two idiots. Alright, yeah. One of them almost gets clipped by it. You see them take out some daggers and start stabbing the shit out of the lionfish.
Are they dead, or are they thoroughly taking care of it?
They seem to know what they're doing as they go for the head, and the lionfish do dead. Un, did you roll that strength?
Oh, no, I didn't hear you.
Yeah, roll strength for me, please. Joseph's gotta roll dexterity. Joseph's doing just fine. 16?
Yes.
Yeah, you start pulling, and octopus are very fragile. You can feel it straining. Yeah, you don't want to pull by the tentacles, honey. That's like one of the weakest point. Alright, you let go,
I
then
didn't mean like pull like that. I meant like with my fingers, just like gently pull.
this
I
is...
try to pry it away from the side.
You are on a moving ship. This is a moving ship.
Don't try to pull it from the center then.
You're gonna try and pry the whole thing off the side?
I don't know.
While you're contemplating that, Hadriel, I need a dexterity check from you.
Let's go. Yeah. Is not good.
9. Okay. You take 4 points of damage as a seagull rams into the side of your face.
You might
Wasn't
need
he?
to go see-
Fuck you!
You might need to go see Lizbit.
I need you to do me another dexterity save as you start to lose your balance.
Oh, me?
Lionfish are edible once they have
Alrighty.
their venom sacs removed. It's like forbidden fugu.
Okay, so hear me out.
Uh-huh.
Said dex save?
Yes.
How high up
Okay,
in
so
the
that's
air
a
is he?
7. However,
Mhm.
I'm gonna. Am I falling?
Yeah. You are falling. You
Um,
have one turn
I'm gonna-
before you hit the ground.
Do I
I'm gonna
notice
use
this?
Featherfall. I'm gonna use Featherfall.
Toreen, go ahead and roll perception. Hadriel,
Nat
go ahead and
20.
roll perception for Nat 20. You definitely see him falling. You also see the thing diving towards him.
I'm going to rage
Perception?
and catch him.
Wait, you
Okay.
just saw something diving
You-
for me.
There is something diving for him.
What
Are
is
you
the
still
thing
choosing to
diving
raid?
for him?
Looks like a wyvern.
Oh, good.
It looks like a pair of
Um,
wyverns, excuse me. They're rather small.
Perception. My perception was pretty good, right?
Well,
14.
I don't know anything about these wyverns, correct?
Correct.
I'm still going to rage to try and catch him.
Alrighty then.
I get we're just trying to be like helpful here, but I have Featherfall.
I know. They don't know.
Exactly.
That's fair.
Alright, so you're gonna roll acrobatics for me because you're trying to dive to catch him. And this is gonna be against their dexterity. I gotta pull up the wyverns because I put them away like a fucking idiot.
18.
Oh my god, type please. Why are you summoning this? Stop summoning! 18? Alright, let's see if the fucking Drake wyverns can catch him.
Drakes don't have wings.
These ones do.
That's why they're Drake Wyverns.
Drakes and wyverns are both dragons. It's just the only difference between a drake and a wyvern is a drake has 4 legs but no wings, and a wyvern has wings but only 2 legs.
These have wings and no arms. So they are technically a wyvern, but D&D has labeled them drakes.
So weird.
That is D&D. They don't care about you. I mean, they kind of care, but they also don't.
Just the riches of the campaign, you know?
Many drakes are... God damn it, I closed out of it. Many drakes have wings, unless they're like a sea drake or an ale drake.
Ale Drake, hold on. What is
DJ was like, hold up.
No, okay, well, like where though? But like where?
Wolfie, that's even
Oh
worse
my
here.
God. They both rolled the exact
Thanks for the
same
50
number.
bits.
That's amazing. They do have a -2 to strength, so your dive, you catch Hadriel. And the wyverns, seeing this, immediately jet back up to wherever they were and seem to disappear in the masts.
I'm going to set him down and drop the rage.
You do that as many people are looking over at you.
Yes? I look
I
around
mean-
at the people saying yes.
I'm just gonna go. Yeah, I appreciate it, Toreen. I do.
I do that dog like tongue lolling out face.
You drop
I'm gonna
right
give a
next
good-
to
good-
Lizbit.
Good pat on the head.
Can I turn around and say, you know there's a ladder, right?
I felt like taking the expressway down.
I thought Lizbit was downstairs.
Lizbit
I
came
came
up
up.
because they're gonna be with Leslie.
Ah,
The kobolds immediately go back to work. Garnet is looking between all of you.
Can I look
You
at my mage
good,
hand and go, thanks
Hadriel?
for the... I'm gonna look at my mage hand and go, thanks for the help, asshole.
Mage Hand looks at you, or equivalent of looking at you, and just kind of sags and disappears.
Oh,
I'm gonna summon another one. Be like, you better be better than the last one.
You summon another one. Oh boy, let's roll this.
oh no.
Oh no.
What?
Wow,
You
magic.
insulted it. Okay, this mage hand is red,
Oh.
and it just kind of hovers there.
I'm just gonna take a second, just pinch my brow and go, okay, listen, I want to apologize. I was angry at the situation and I took it out on you. I'm sorry.
The mage hand continues to just hover there.
All right, you know, take 5. It's cool. I'm gonna go back to the mast.
You do that, the mage hand continues to just hover there.
Yeah.
A minute passes, and the mage hand is still there.
Cool.
Not cool. Hadriel, how long does that spell last?
Yeah, probably a minute. I don't know. Things happen.
You start climbing the mast again. Lizbit, you see this mage hand just kind of hovering around.
I'm gonna keep an eye on it. If it starts doing things, I'm gonna unsummon it.
Okay. It starts
so
inching towards
it's just
Garnet.
floating?
Yeah,
Oh, jeez.
it's inching towards Garnet, and Garnet is looking at it. And her back is straight, and she takes a couple of steps away. Shoot,
Don't
fuck off.
get close to the mage hand, sweetheart. It's pissed off.
Uh-huh, you tell it what to do, asshole.
Can I use
Fuck
detect
off!
good and evil on a mage hand?
Sure. You do detect good and evil. This thing is black. And red.
That's not good.
Oon, go ahead and give me a perception check, please.
Either a good intake of breath or a bad intake of breath. I don't know which.
You sneeze.
Who?
You sneeze, Oon. Oon sneezes.
All right. Listen, let's all just take a moment. Let's hope this goes better than the ball situation. I'm gonna unsummon it.
Roll Arcana.
Can I prep a chaos bolt?
Chaos bolt my fucking hand.
Alright, what is the trigger?
If he fails or loses control of summon, I'm launching one at it.
Okay.
Let's go. Where's my?
You, as Hadriel is trying to unsummon, the hand
That's
duplicates.
an 18. Oh.
God.
An 18?
I,
Alright, give me a second.
I didn't fucking roll yet. It's just doing this on its own?
Yep.
Oh, good.
See here, I just pulled this out. What page are you on?
I could have provided entertainment for everybody, but no, I had to clean the masts.
You had to get sassy is what you had to do. 54.
Part of me forgot that you could give mage hands personalities.
Yeah. Alright, let's see about your Arcana. There you are. Are you proficient in Arcana? You are not. That's gonna be hard to beat. Alright, you said it was an 18?
Yeah.
Okay. As the mage hands start to seemingly rapidly move their fingers in what you will understand to be a summoning motion, they just bamf away.
Well,
Giving you a
there-
residuum of red magic that quickly sinks into the ship.
well, there you go. All's well that ends well, right?
And you just see like what looks like mini thunderbolts crackle as the spell vanishes from inside my mouth.
Yep, you have burnt through one of your chaos bolts. Garnet releases some of her tension and looks over at Hadriel with a deep, angry scowl.
I fixed it.
You also
Uh-huh.
created it.
Like, you fix a lot of things. She shakes her head and goes back to, cleaning.
Snap. The Z formation.
Anyway, Toreen, you hear the two other kobolds say, "You good, doggy? Doggy werewolf woman?"
I think we're good. And I go back over to help him with the net.
Okay, you go back over. Go ahead and roll strength as they have already cast the net back in. Hadriel, you starting to climb again?
Yeah, we'll give the mage hand a little bit.
Okay, you giving the
A little
mage hand a
resty.
little break.
16.
16? Alright. This one's a little bit more of a struggle, and the haul is not as good. Boon, go ahead and give me a strength check and a perception check. Lizbit, you come near Leslie. The kobolds and the Dragonborn around you seem a little tense as you do so.
Did we ever sleep after the fight with the beasts?
The
I don't think we
Displacer
did.
Beast? No,
Yeah.
it's still the same
Displacers,
day.
No. Yeah.
It's like noon.
I'm out both.
Yeah.
Cast both sand rages.
Yeah, you went pretty hard on the displacer beasts.
Un, you're scraping off barnacles really well. This ship is getting really clean. You notice something glimmer in the distance, in the depths of the water.
What would happen if I leave the ship?
It's entirely up to you.
Well, how
I mean,
far is
You
it?
probably shouldn't.
The ship is moving at a very,
Oh,
very
shit,
fast, like 60 miles an hour. How fast do ships go in the water?
Not as fast as you would think.
Yeah, like,
Oh,
for a fast
fast
sailing ship, I think
do
tops out, like, what, 22 knots?
What's that in miles?
There's not
Can
a
you
good
break-
conversion to miles, there's a good conversion to kilometers.
I don't know kilometers either. I'm a dumb American.
It's about
Okay, then put it
25
to
miles an hour.
kilometers and then change it from kilometers to miles.
It's about 25 miles an hour. Max
Okay.
speed.
The ship is moving at 60 miles.
Oh,
The
damn.
ship is very fast for some reason.
It's magical.
It is magic ship. That's the only reason you're getting there in 2 weeks. This is a very magical ship. This is a very magical crew. You are surrounded by yellow
So-
kobolds and dragonborns.
By that logic, 2 weeks at 60 miles an hour, are we like, what, 5,000 miles away from this island?
Yes!
Pretty big.
Tork, the world
That
is the
math
size
don't
of
make
Jupiter.
sense.
I don't have spatial awareness.
Was it 4 or 5,000 miles away from that island? Then the main continent's like, what, 15,000 miles across? 3 times? About the size of China to Western Europe.
I mean, The largest island is about the size of China.
Moving on.
The boat's going real fast. It's going real fast boat.
How far is the thing? The
It's hard
shiny
to
thing.
judge. It's hard to judge depth because the water is very black, and that is the only shiny thing. You only caught it for a brief second.
Hmm.
I'm sorry to hear that, Isla.
I don't. I'll just let it be.
Alright, you
Because
let
I
it
don't
be.
know if I'm able to catch up to the ship once I.
That's totally fun. He continues scraping off the barnacles. Let's say your guys' shifts are practically up at this point. We'll say that you guys have just been off and on cleaning based on those rolls. Hadriel, you have a rough day. You have a very rough day. Let's see here. I'm gonna roll this many d20s and we're gonna see if anybody got hurt. Oh, balls. Throughout your 5-hour shift, Lizbit, you had a kobold that fell overboard
Oh, gee.
and got a little banged up by the ship. And then the other kobold tried to save him, also got very banged up by the ship.
They jumping
And
off
then
the
you had
front.
another. They were jumping off the side. They seem to have gotten. It was actually these two idiots helping Toreen. They got pulled off.
What did the side drift just pull him under?
Yep. They misjudged with their net throw. It wasn't thrown far enough, and it just into the water, and they got a little dragged. The wyverns came out to save them. At one point, Captain Blondie came out just in time for another dragonborn to get hit by a loose rope with a hook on it, one of those big metal hooks, and it just sent
Ooh.
his ass flying. So you got to stab a
Getting hit
lot
by
of
that would
people.
hurt.
Oh yeah, no, he is bloodied, bruised, and gasping for life when
Why
you
does
run
this
over to
sound
save
like
his
if
ass.
you guys have ever seen that show where they're doing the gold rush in the Arctic?
Ooh, yes.
Oh yeah.
I have never seen this show whatsoever, which you speak of.
So it's
It's where they're literally just mining gold.
siphoning
I
up
think you're talking
gold,
about, like,
but in middle storms.
Or I think you're talking about the Alaskan one.
I think that's what I'm
Okay.
thinking of.
Yeah.
It is literally just called Gold Rush, isn't it?
Well, there's another subset called Gold Rush. Something the name of the thing they're doing in Alaska.
Ah.
It's
got it.
another subset of it.
Well, basically, you had a very shitty day. Because by the end of it, you have a warning on your HUD that's saying battery low. Lizbit. Augusteen, I need you to make me 3. What's it calls it? What is the artisan skill? Wisdom?
Wisdom is
Let
the
me just-
knowledge of where stuff is. No, that's intelligence.
What is the artisan skill?
Wisdom is for fishing.
What? Tool proficiency.
Oh, you found what I was looking at earlier. Yeah, that's a real confusing page
Yeah.
with like ranks in different.
I guess it's gonna be intelligence because you're trying to absorb knowledge while you're doing this.
Okay. So 3 of them.
What do you... Yeah, roll me 3... three things, 3 knowledge rolls, and we're gonna see how well you do.
Oh, nice. I got 19, 16, and 21. Natural 20.
Ooh, nat 20, so That's
That's
really
cool.
good. You're picking this up rather quickly. Is there any... What?
Well,
Mhm,
they were
just
kind of
wait for
talking
it.
sporadically a little bit.
Yeah, I
But
did
like
that
it's
shit.
cutting out a little bit.
That's only very rarely on my end. It's whenever the warning symbol for their stream on Discord pops up.
Oh my god, you can see that?
Yeah.
Oh my god. The fuck was I doing? Where am I?
We
Who am I?
Talking about me
but
cooking.
Kai, we can see it, but the stream can't. It's cut off by where I have the cap set.
Capcom?
The cap for the capture for the thing set.
Capcom.
Listen, we're not talking about video games.
I need my brain to reboot. Come back to me,
You-
asshole. Come back to
Cooking,
me,
August-
baby.
Augustine
Cooking.
cooking.
Cooking
I get
good.
it.
Much
I get
cooking.
it. 1916 and natural 20.
So you're picking up what Zanara is lying down pretty well, following her movements like a second shadow. And she seems rather impressed with you, and you guys finish up that soup real quickly to the point where she just sets you down and shows you how to make a quick and simple dessert called egg pudding, which is basically egg yolk with honey and condensed milk whipped up really quickly. And she even shows you how to your quick little dexterity comes in handy for that shit as you beat the ever-living shit out of some eggs and milk. And it's super delicious. She serves it.
Why
And-
do I picture Augustine being Sanji?
By who?
That is fair. I can see that too.
He's the
Who?
chef from One Piece.
I have not watched One Piece.
I know I haven't seen it either, but I know what you're talking about.
Because there's an
I
entire
know
scene
who
where he's
that is.
cooking on a ship, and all you see is like him crack an egg and fling the yolk around into a bowl.
I will take your word for it. Boon, what did you end up doing?
Sorry, I was muted. Probably like fixing things using my mending spell.
Okay. There was definitely some stuff that you could have done with that. So yeah, we'll say that you did that. By the end of it, you're pretty tired. That's a pretty low effort thing. You
Cool.
do note that a lot of the kobolds are struggling with cleaning their bedding and stuff.
Okay, well I guess I help out with that too, if need be.
Seems like today they were done with it, but just something to note. So, you
Okay.
guys are free from today. And
Sorry. Ignore it. Yeah, I unmuted so I could sneeze. But then when I mute, it has the M button, and then I accidentally pressed enter instead of backspace.
so you guys are free to do whatever it is you'd like to do. We'll say I'm gonna roll a d4
I
to
want
see
to
how
try
many.
to build a relationship with Bob. Bob is my displacer being.
Okay, so you head down to the
Well, I assume the cages were right next to the.
basically,
kitchen.
yeah. So are you gonna do that for the entire day?
Just for like a couple hours.
Okay, so you're gonna
I'm
give
just
me.
gonna do it a couple hours a day.
Okay, you're gonna give me one animal handling check.
Going
While
to do the same.
Okay, you both are gonna give me one animal handling check.
That's on 19. Oh, we're at 19 though.
19, so we'll count that as a success.
Where's my arrow handling? That is also a
I'm at-
19.
19, so that's 2 successes. Bob seems very wary of you.
Nearly killing it. This place.
Yeah, Augustine. It seems wary, but it does occasionally sniff your hand before running back into the corner and hissing at you. Toreen, yours seems a little bit more friendly, but it seems to remember that you're a dog and will hiss and scratch at you. But it does seem to be enjoying your company whenever it forgets. Alright, we're gonna switch to the middle deck. Boon.
Yeah.
I was going to say for the rest of my day, I'm going to go asking around if there's someone that's willing to spar.
Ooh, you're gonna have some fights. Let's see here.
Well, non-lethal fights.
Ooh.
Because I want to
So-
try and get that bar brawl feat.
I see. After your display of, hey, I'm actually a giant werewolf woman in disguise, not many of the kobolds or dragonborns are willing to spar with you. 2 people are willing to spar with you, though. And that is Garnet and Maw,
Which one's Ma again?
the giant Leonin. The giant wrestler-looking Leonin.
I'll wait till I have another
Nice.
rest to spar with the Leonin, so I can rage while we do it.
Okay.
I'll spar
He's
with
like 5'7". He's not that big, but he's wide.
Oh, then I'll spar with him.
He's wrestler muscle. Yeah, I know Leonins get tall, but for him, he's just kind of ripped with muscle.
So he's built but squat.
Correct. He's a short king.
Short King!
Short king! So, are you gonna spar with Maw?
Yes.
And you're gonna do that for the rest of the day?
Yep.
Alright, give me 4 strength rolls.
19,
Meanwhile, Oon, what are you doing with the rest? Oh boy.
16, 22, 24.
Okay, so that's
Fuck.
3 successes. Last one, he knocks you on your ass, and you think, I'm done for today.
Good session.
Mare. You too. He kind of lumbers off. Oon, what are you doing with your day?
Hiding in the walls.
Give
Is
me...
that possible?
Yeah, give me 5 stealth rolls. Oh, that's Maw. Where are my NPCs? There are my NPCs. Stop
Wait,
moving the
5
fucking boat!
5 stealth rolls
Correct.
So you just roll it and then give it all the numbers.
with the modifiers.
You can also just tell me what your modifier is, and I can add it. I can add it up. It's not around. You can also use Frank, Raven.
I got it.
Oh boy.
Beginning of the day, you hide pretty well. Those last 10 hours, Blondie catches you, and so does Finch, and they attempt to have conversations with you. Blondie's conversation starts off with, "You know you don't have to hide from anybody here, right?"
I try to hide deeper. I
Phases out of reality.
yeah.
Turns into an introvert.
You attempt to go into the astral plane, but Blondie still seems to have her eye on you. Can I ask why you're trying to hide? No one here has a grudge against you, except maybe
Look at
Finch.
this traction. No. I try. Do I have a piece of paper in my thing?
Your inventory?
I don't know, do you?
I
Do you? I don't
I
think you have
know.
paper.
I don't think I have paper either. Okay, I got this. I put up a I put up my hand and just put like a 1 second. I put up one finger, like 1 second, and grab into my, and then pull out. No, just be like, do you have paper and a pencil
Blondie
that I can write on?
slowly cocks her head at you for reaching into her bag of holding and handing you a piece of papyrus and what looks to be a very fancy calligraphy pen.
I'm gonna admire the calligraphy and be like, oh, this is really pretty. Give me a couple minutes? No, hour? Wait. Oh, I got it. 1 sec. And then I write down. Shit.
As you're doing this, Finch comes up to also see what's happening.
I just write, with all due respect, I don't think that people are over what I have done to, and they have every right to have a grudge against me. I feel very bad for everything that has happened, and I don't even remember it, and I feel like I should be plugged by the deepest and darkest things that I have done to people. I'm really scared that you actually have something to plan with me, but then again, I probably deserve it. And that's why I'm trying to keep my distance, because I don't want anything to happen to me, but then again, I feel like I do deserve it. I can explain more. I don't want to talk about it because it scares me, but I also deserve it. I deserve so much pain, don't I? Don't ask me that. I know that it's a yes. Okay, and then I give it to her. And then I disappear.
You bamf back in the astral plane.
No,
and...
I go down the floor. There you go. Is there more down?
It depends on what floor you started on. I'm gonna assume you were in the mid floor trying to hide in one of the cannons, and now you're in the barracks where everyone who doesn't have shit to do is trying to sleep.
Throughout the day, can I go over to the other kobolds and go, some say this here ship is haunted.
Hadriel, please. At one point I assume that I'm near Hadriel when he does that, and I smack him as hard as I fucking can.
Well, you roll perception. Hadriel, roll fucking persuasion.
You get a +7.
And I'm going to just hide in the barracks.
Oh, perfect.
Okay. It doesn't go very well for you, Un, because that was just one of your 3. 26?
I got a 19.
Pretty well. For perception, I got a 17, and then I add 5. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
Because I'm assuming with Raven's rolls throughout the day, kind of noticed that she's been trying to hide around.
Yeah. And you do scare the fucking crew. Boon does see you do this, and it smacks the fuck out of you, but doesn't seem to help, because now the kobolds and the Dragonborn are now on edge.
He's not telling the truth. It's just our friend. She's not
roll
gonna hurt you.
persuasion at disadvantage.
It's just some spooky sea shanty stories that aren't shanties because those are songs.
I got a 9.
They don't believe you.
The spooky sea stories.
Hadriel, apologize.
Many of them try to go to sleep, and many of them take a level of exhaustion.
Hadriel, apologize and tell them the truth.
I mean, the truth is technically yes.
I put my hands on my hips.
The kobolds are sitting next to each other at this cannon, just kind of looking out. One of them is...
He's a friendly ghost. Friendly ghost.
Leslie spells fading. Leslie spells fading. We're gonna die.
No, it's not. It's not.
The
It's
battalion
not.
of the
It's
ground
not.
is gonna get us. The battalion
That's
of the
not
ground
what I
is gonna
said.
get
I
us.
didn't.
Am I aware of this?
No. You're too busy trying to hide and doing it very poorly, so people just catch sight of you, and those people get racked with exhaustion.
This isn't the first time that Hadriel's fucked me over in some way, shape, or form.
I know, it's great. So let me just
Hadriel,
roll
if you don't
to
set this
see
straight,
what
I'm telling on
percentage-
Blondie. I'm telling Blondie on you.
Let's see how many kobolds don't go to sleep. Over half. Over half do not go to sleep and get disadvantage on their ability checks as they're all murmuring and telling ghost stories about the something called the Battalion of the Drowned.
Oh my god.
I didn't even
And
give it
how
a name.
one of their agents have snuck onto the ship. Anyway, you walk up after doing all this and
Oh,
see
there goes your
Nightingale's
mic.
No!
Oh wait,
No microphone!
You're back.
No microphone!
You're back. You're good.
Oh my
You guys, okay. It's okay. Take a deep breath. You're okay.
eye sickness!
I'm just really fucking disappointed in Hadriel now.
Listen. They took it to heart.
Hadriel.
They 26!
Hadriel.
You know what happens when Augusteen rolls a 26?
Hard.
They fucking die! What did you think was gonna happen? Anyway, Nightingale is busy working on something. You see her weaving together a spell very delicately.
Hadriel,
I'm just gonna wait to the side. I'm just gonna wait to the side until she's done, because I'm just
Go sit in
gonna
a
fuck
corner.
it up.
Go sit in a corner and think about what you've done.
You're not here, unless you've been following him this entire time.
Yes.
So I'm just gonna lean on the door or the wall frame to the right or left or whichever's cooler looking, and it's gonna wait.
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna smack Hadriel again with my tail, this time because my tail can hit him on the top of the head, and then I'm gonna walk off to the kitchen because I want to share my cookbook with the dwarf.
Okay, you do
People
that as you
don't.
start walking towards the kitchen.
People don't respect
Nightingale
art anymore.
seems to set down her spell and is about to pick up another spell to weave when all of a sudden one of the kobolds just starts screaming, I found it! I found it! Oh god!
Your mic keeps on peaking whenever you start yelling.
We're all gonna die!
Normal.
And Nightingale jerks
Hold
and
on.
several
Hold on.
bottles fall to the
Hey,
ground.
hey, hold-
Where's the kobold that said that?
They are right behind you just screaming, and they are currently running as they see Un just pass through and try and go under.
Can I grab the kobold and be like,
Roll
what is
dexterity!
it? Oh damn it! Well, that's fine. I got good dex, I think. 15,
Roll dexterity to grab, it's gonna roll opposing strength.
18.
You got a 6. No, it's a 9. So you grab the little shit, and you just go,
I'm gonna get on his level, get on a knee. I'm gonna take a knee, be like, listen, it's
I'm
just
straight still!
it's just a going. Oh, that's you? Oh fuck! How's it going?
My
Listen,
masculinity is in question, and
Listen,
I
it was
feel
just a ghost
scared.
story. It was just a ghost story. Whatever you saw was just a friendly apparition that's with us. Okay?
There ain't no friendly apparitions
Yes,
except
it
to
is.
huh? You
Yes,
listen to me, you fucking bunny
listen to
barracks,
me.
you!
I haven't fucked a single person in like probably how long have I been gone?
7 months at this point.
7 months.
It's been a while. Well, you don't know. You could have screwed somebody in this party. Anyway.
What?
Oh wait, no, you're demisexual. That wouldn't happen. Well,
Well,
maybe to Boon, but
I'm not gonna
I
think
don't
about
think
it
so.
just now.
I don't know about
it right now.
the kobold looks at you.
The slang term for demisexual, Kai, is homosexual.
Homosexual. I feel you, bro. The kobold looks at you. Go ahead and roll persuasion. And it's
Do I
gonna
have-
roll insight.
Do I have to beat my previous persuasion?
No, you just have to be good enough to explain it to this one.
Okay. Okay. That wasn't a good roll, but I have 7 in persuasion, I think. So yeah, 17.
Okay, he seems to calm down and thinks for a moment.
You remember, you literally saw her when we boarded. You're good.
Yeah. The how do you pronounce the name? Malefico Maggio, Knife of the Sea.
Sure.
Okay.
We good?
I mean, that's still terrifying because she could literally kill all of us, but yeah.
Turn a new leaf. She's
Oh.
kind of bad at killing things right now. It's fine.
Huh? She's a ghost. I imagine she's better at killing things.
You'd think. All right, get out of here, you little bugger.
I am like 40, my guy. I am like 40.
Is that racist, maybe?
Ageist.
Ageist?
Specious.
I think there's been a bit of racism passed between both of them.
Oh yeah. He did call you a barracks bunny.
Uh-huh. He's not wrong.
All right. Hopefully that'll spread a little bit and it'll be better. Hopefully.
Hear another kobold in the
What?
distance
Barracks
just
bunny
screaming.
spreading? What?
Oh my god. I haven't fucked anybody.
You get inspiration, Tork. You also
What
get
did you
inspiration,
say?
Toreen. I'll tell you when you're older.
Tork and Toreen get inspiration.
Whatever. Fucking Nightingale's just been staring at you with this entire exchange, and she looks so dead inside.
Just gonna
This is the lot she has thrown her token into.
have like
I know.
a 5 or
Whatever
10
the
second
saying is.
moment where I'm just rubbing my temples and I go, how would you like some quiet enchanting meditation type deal for a while?
She quirks a brow at you. I don't think I'm going to be getting that anytime soon. He's not the first one I've heard screaming.
Yeah, I wonder who did that.
Mm-hmm.
Did Nightingale see Boon hit Hadriel?
The second time, yeah. Well, no, she
Okay,
was
cool.
focused on her work. She's been very focused on her
Hadriel?
work.
Does Hadriel have a mark on his face where Boon hit him? Just like a tail-shaped triangle red mark on his face?
No, because he is dark brown.
Aww.
That shit, you would have to, like, physically hurt him.
All right, well,
We don't
either
condone
way.
domestic.
I took my glasses off in real life, but Hadriel can't do that. Either way, I need help enchanting because I'm not good at it. I know you said it wasn't your specialty, but it'd help having multiple casters working at it, and I can even pay you if you feel like you need it.
She looks at you. Money isn't an object for me now. I suppose I can help you where I can, but I am busy with my own projects. The dwarf, what was her name? Znara. If you can get her to come help us, it would make the work go faster.
The enchanting or whatever you're doing.
The enchanting. Whatever I'm doing is for myself.
Got it. All right, well, I'm off to find Zanara.
She's in
I
the
don't say
kitchen.
that. That was me saying that.
She's in the kitchen, and immediately Nightingale goes back to spell weaving.
Back to the kitchen where I am.
Yep.
Still
Boon, you have
angry at
made it to the kitchen. Znara seems to be making a meal plan.
I knock on the wall to get her attention.
You do that, and she looks up. Oh, hello!
Hi, my name is
It's-
Boon, and I have a cookbook I wanted to share with you.
Oh.
And I go ahead and I pull out the Grill Bears monster cookbook. I don't know if it'll be any use, but I figure while we're here. Yeah, that's what you named it!
I did.
It's
I
just really
have
funny.
dyslexia. My brain was like, that sounds wrong.
No, it's perfect. I love it.
You know, for the rest of my time, I
Yeah.
want to see if I can help out any in the kitchen of my extra time that I'm not doing anything.
Alrighty then, so I'm gonna say you're probably up there. I hear texty. You cannot give out your inspiration, Toreen.
And we cap out at 3, right?
Yep.
I just do a backflip and roll it if it's bad.
Do a barrel roll.
I'll do a barrel roll on the top deck.
Alright, you do a barrel roll.
We gotta roll athletics.
That is Toreen! Why would I make Toreen roll athletics? Finch, why are you down here? Probably having a
Maybe
snack.
because my first roll was a 2.
There you go. Use your
Okay.
inspiration.
You see it?
You burned an inspiration to have an inspiration.
That's 19.
There you go.
Okay.
Okey-dokey.
You do a really cool barrel roll, and some of the kobolds who were freaked out momentarily break out of their freak out and go, ah!
I like to think that I like to think you rotate like someone took your model and just rotated it in like a software.
No barrel roll.
You just see Toreen get in the air and then flip. Just
Have
do
you ever-
a little spin in midair
Have you ever
as
seen
Jeffrey
the
manipulates them.
Have you ever seen the custom tricks you can make in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2? Where you can just spin like a million times in 1 second by doing a little bunny hop?
Oh
Oh my
man.
goodness.
There
Just,
is
you
a
see
chance
this,
Tork could
and then-
create infinite energy.
And then just,
Torque, the perpetual motion machine.
rotate 90 degrees.
Tork's doing it on
Rotate 90 degrees.
Let's go.
Oh.
Oh.
Many
little stop
people are now
there.
even more freaked out as they think you are possessed by the
Rotate
ghost.
90 degrees. And rotate 90 degrees.
Nice.
That does not raise the morale of the people. Many people are now scared again because they just think you got possessed by a ghost. Anyways,
Sorry, I felt inspired.
Can we shoot
yes, please.
I don't think that would
She
help too much.
she looks at your copy of Grill Bear's cookbook and kind of smiles to herself. I actually have this copy.
Oh,
Yes, I used to do a lot of traveling, lots of traveling. Back when
Okay.
I was a different profession.
Ask her if she's met grill bears.
was that Hadriel saying that?
If she's what?
I said ask her if she's met grill bears.
No.
Do it.
No. I don't wanna.
Damn.
Can please can we make grill bears like a famous survivalist in this world?
I don't
No,
know, maybe
man.
he'll
He
appear
has-
on Punking Pits.
He has his own lore!
Oh fuck
Yeah.
yeah.
He already has his own lore along with Casper and fucking Jesus!
What?
Jesus exists in this world.
Yeah, they just look different.
Okay. Are you talking about Casper the Friendly Ghost?
Yeah. I mentioned that like 2 seasons ago.
Oh, we
Yeah,
can find
and
you a
that when-
buddy.
Vega called me Casper.
Yeah.
Oh.
I
Forgot
thought you
about
were
that.
just mentioning the cartoon character, not someone.
No. If I make a reference to something in real life, it has a correlation in your world. It just looks different. It has different lore.
Oh,
Anyways,
So
Boon.
Casper is like an actual ghost.
Yeah, Casper did something that I can't remember. I think he fought a ghost dragon. Anyway.
That's pretty sick.
Zanara is looking at you, looking you up and down. It's been a while since I've seen a tiefling my own height. Oh, you're a tiefling goblin. Very different. Very
Yeah.
different.
Yeah. It's a long story.
I assumed your parent. Well, you look like you're a cursed tiefling, so I imagine it's not too long.
It's well, I guess yeah, it isn't long. I died and my friend resurrected me. And then he died and then our god resurrected him. I think. And now he's a bird and I show off Shale.
You saw Shale and Zanara leans in close to look at him, and you see her eyes. The red of her eye intensifies.
He's friendly, I swear. He can be a jerk sometimes, but he's friendly.
I can see that, but he's only half of his soul.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The other half is in you.
Yeah, that makes sense as well.
She nods. Eventually, you'll probably have to give that back, or he'll die and give the rest to you. And Shale goes, what? What you have is how do you say, a destiny knot. It's a very, very intense and dark spell, usually woven by gods, or liches, or wizards of very high standard. I'm talking live in the medieval tower and people only say whisper in legend.
What about that one? What about if it was what was it that Thomas called it? And I look at Shale, like I'm asking this to Shale.
Called what?
Your mom.
My mom?
Yeah.
Who's my mom?
Jackal Creed.
Jackal Creed. The name sounds familiar, but I can't remember jack shit, if I'm gonna be honest. Zanara,
We had
however,
this conversation like a few days ago.
We did?
I give him a pat on the head. All right, buddy.
Zanara, however, stiffens. That is not a very funny joke.
What do you mean?
You said Jackal Creed.
Yes,
The
ma'am.
blind maiden, the voice of E.
Yes.
That's not a very funny joke. Her son has gone missing. Her daughter is searching. And her children are trying to fill the void because, well, she's been captured, most likely. Otherwise, E would have chosen a new vessel, a new avatar, a new person to carry her word. You do not lie about such things. Very bad, Juju.
I kind of just stare at her.
I wake people up. She's not lying, ma'am.
This is the second I say out loud. You know, this is the second time people haven't believed me about seeing gods.
Yeah.
Seeing gods is different. Gods walk among us in every shape and form. You can't go more than 5 feet without stumbling into a god of some sort.
Hello.
Snarl looks at you. She's gonna do an intelligence roll. My case in point. You know, you're only the second demigod on this ship.
He's the most annoying one for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
Doesn't even know you for
So
5
you think
minutes.
I am not smart enough to figure out? You, the clearly bard, with the tongue of Vedga and silver, have not been chatting up the kobolds and dragonborns and getting them anxious?
Oh my god, it was just
Do you realize how much tea I am about to go through to try and get them to sleep? We do not have enough alcohol to put them to sleep, plus it is very, very bad for liver. Very, very bad.
It's just
Did I hear
supposed
you
to
need
be a
alcohol?
Very,
fun
very
spooky-
bad.
Do people
Hadriel,
not tell
go sit in the
spooky
corner
ghost
about things
stories
that you
here?
done.
They do, but not about ghosts. Particularly ghosts that represents captains or people in vessels. That is how you bring about the battalion of the drowned.
Oh.
Last time we ran into them, we lost 150 men, which is why we only have 150 men today.
Was 300 people?
No, we
Or,
had
sorry,
300
you had.
people.
I meant to say you had 300 people.
Do simple math. Correct. This is a 300-person ship. We are running it with a skeleton crew. You going around and spreading bad rumors, and she's hustling up to all 3'5" of her, and pointing up to you, waggling her finger in your face. You'll make them scared.
Listen, to be fair,
And if they are scared, they are not working at full capacity.
I've been
And
trying.
if we are not
Really, you don't
working
get
at full
excuses.
capacity, this ship will not function.
I've been trying to go around telling people I was lying.
Well,
They
you're
don't
doing a
believe
very
you
poor
anymore.
job.
I
Especially since your friend has been poking around trying to hide from us. Bless her soul, she seems very scared, but still, she is not helping the situation. And neither are you.
Maybe
It-
go
Shame
find
on
out,
you.
Is
Hadriel.
part cyborg.
Wait, what?
What?
Did anyone else hear Kai go robotic?
A little bit for
No.
a second.
Oh. No, I
Oh,
didn't.
I'm sorry.
Overheating.
Tomorrow, I hope you are ready to work, and I do mean work and work hard, because you are going to have to pick up the slack for the people who could not sleep and I could not drug.
I mean, shoot, line them up. I'll make them tipsy.
Tipsy is not tipsy. She looks at you. How long does tipsy last?
I actually don't know. That's a homebrew thing you made, right, Kai?
6 seconds.
Oh, never
It
mind.
can last upward to a minute. It is artificial drunk. And do not even think about giving it from that flask I see on your hip.
Hey,
That
I am
is
very
dangerous.
particular about that.
Very good.
It's
At least you have
sensitive.
some brains. Not many, but some. Tell me, is the rest of your head filled with as much fluff as your hair and color?
Sometimes.
I'm just over there doing whatever work she had me doing earlier, just trying not
She's
to laugh out
You are
loud.
helping her make drugs.
Yeah, I'm just doing it.
You are brewing tea and helping her make drugs. She told you how much to put in the pot. It's making you sleepy, however. Finch is just over here laughing her ass off quietly.
Yeah, I'm trying not to laugh because I am handling drugs, so I don't want to
Yeah,
mess anything
You
up.
are handling drugs. You hear a
Right.
whisper in the back of your head go, funny.
I'm just gonna pet my dagger.
It glows warm and then goes, still. Now then, would you like to help me distribute the drugs?
I can help you with that. I
Very
do-
good. She
a
pulls
matter-
out
Okay.
She pulls out what looks to be a classical incense holder. Take this, light it, put it in the barracks, and run like hell.
Oh, okay.
Aren't I?
Wait until the majority of people are down there. Make
What
sure
time
you
would
are
that be?
glowing. She looks out. I better have supper in an hour. Give or take 2-3 hours. Make sure the night shift gets up first.
Got it. Did you say make sure I was glowing?
Yeah, so they don't think you're a ghost.
Oh,
I feel like
I
that'll
guess
make
I
it
can
worse.
do that. I don't know.
Not many Hedegons are ghosts. If you're a ghost Hedegon, then clearly you offended Vega in some way. And
Would they be freaked out by Vega's light?
oh, it's a comfort.
Okay, well then we're good.
You are
Now.
down there, Oon.
Yeah.
Now, I understand
Mm,
that we may have gotten off on a bit of the wrong foot.
mhm.
My fault. Totally get it.
Yes.
I do have a personal favor that I'm trying to complete. And if you have the time and if you'd want monetary compensation, I do need help with enchanting.
She looks you up and down. Enchanting. Enchanting for what?
Well, I have two things. I'll tell you about the second one later, but the first one I need to get done is this ring, and I say I'll pull out the, what was it? What ring specifically was it?
It was an old copper ring.
Think so? Where did I put this?
I'll say it's
Have
an
you
old
checked your
copper ring
Bible?
or an.
Okay. We're just
Great
looking
song.
to. This I just need a.
Who edited the general channel to say Toreen eats shit?
What?
That was totally not me.
Nah.
I totally didn't do that when Toreen was doing the barrel rolls.
I can't even see that.
I'd like
because
to
I'm
think-
watching OBS.
I'd like to think that Toreen did 2 consecutive barrel rolls. The first one absolutely failed, and then the second one was whatever the fuck she did.
Also, Wolfie, I
Levitate.
can't stop on watching the barrel roll.
Right?
I can't stop watching it.
Big
That,
man from the
hey, that
chat.
was
With David.
Yeah.
I know I can't stop watching it either.
Here, I'll give you something different. Anyway,
It's like that cat
hey
that's
Joe,
fighting.
what do you say?
Ah!
Oh my gosh.
There you go. Have fun with that.
I was gonna say
think
this
it's
one
a little bit after the
specifically.
barrel roll.
I need enchanted to make a specific part of Boon's
My
ankle
ankle.
look normal.
She looks down at you, Boon, and sees your ankle. Oh, just like Thomas.
Apparently,
Nasty,
Thomas and I
nasty,
know
nasty.
each other.
Oh,
Let's
you come
just
from
say
the
that
academia too. Nasty, nasty
Uh-huh.
people. Very smart, nasty, nasty people sometimes. But they are
Yeah.
making very good archaic advances. They have done a lot of good, so no one can touch them. But
yeah, but you don't
slavery
They
exactly
have a
is...
want
goddess
someone.
trapped in their basement, and they're killing her.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me. I had...
Yeah, I want to take them down.
Either way, you don't want to walk around with a brand like that on your leg.
Or my tail. My tail is very skinny.
Trust me, I don't know. I don't know. I'm very, very familiar with brands. Copper ring is not going to be a good focal point. You're going to want silver. I have spare. What
Okay.
is the second enchantment? This first enchantment will only take me 30 minutes. You, however, will be helping me with other things.
Fair
as
enough.
Charge.
I'm gonna shoot.
Particularly, I need your hair. And I'm
Oh.
going to need to put this needle, she pulls out a needle, under your left tooth. Under your left front tooth.
Ow. Why?
I start to chuckle.
You are a son of Vega.
Doesn't explain anything.
Yeah, Hadriel, you're a son of Vega.
Okay.
She reaches up and attempts to grab your face. Go ahead and roll a
Ow.
opposing strength check if you'd like.
I guess not. Just don't unless she's jabbing it in me.
Nope, she opens your mouth and starts tapping on your front teeth, which are noticeably longer. Vega's connection is stronger with the legs of Heragon, the fur neck around Heragon, and the teeth of Heragon. Very strong rabbit trait, very, very strong. Under the left gum is said to where Vega ripped out his first tooth to create the Heragon. So, the blood under your left tooth is more magically potent, especially if
Nah.
you are direct descendant.
Can I
She keeps tapping on
Hold
your
on.
tooth.
can I ponder for a second to see if that's a bunch of bullshit or if that actually happened?
Roll history. Actually, roll religion.
By the way, I love how she just completely, like, the whole thing about E and Jackal Creed is just over.
Yeah, she seems rather scatterbrained. 19?
With a little ADHD or
Or religion.
Yeah. There was a legend where, besides, Vega coming down to bang everybody,
Sounds about right.
there are alternate legends where Vega created the feral Heragon out of his tooth because he kept getting humanoid Heragon.
Right.
The
What
domestics.
do I need to roll insight to know if that actually happened?
What do you mean? You just made the religion check.
Well, I didn't know if that was like that's what, the fucking religious texts say. I have a dad who's God.
You can roll to ask him.
God.
Nah, that's fine. Whatever.
She continues tapping on your tooth before letting you go.
Okay, that was a lot of tapping.
You need to trim down your teeth. Would you like cutters?
Cut.
I need to trim my horns.
I thought I
I was
just
like, I
needed-
pipe up suddenly.
She leans up and starts tapping your horns. That's going to be a little bit harder. We need to see where the blood vessels start and where they end. If you trim off too much, very dangerous. Plus, I assume you wanted... She's full on grabbing your horns now and tilting your head back and forth. I assume you want to keep the shape of your horns. They have a lovely, lovely curve.
I suppose so. I just don't want to stab my back while I sleep or any other reason. Being thrown against a wall might be bad if my horns are too sharp.
Or thrown against
She
a tree.
gives your head
Yeah.
a little
Or
shake.
tree.
We could use that, and I could use the horns as material, though cursed tiefling horns are not as potent as natural-born tiefling horns. We can trim this down. We can cut
What about
this.
druid tiefling horns? Does it make any difference that I'm a druid?
Unless you have the blood of a god in you, or unless the god specifically made a pact with you. Not really. Potentially, it could pass down the druidic traits, but she looks at you. I'm going to assume no. You don't seem to have all the druid magic within you. I suspect a lot of it is in your bird.
In my bird? You
In
mean
your
I'm
bird.
only a druid because of Shale?
What? That's the nasty thing about destiny knotting. The recipients carry part of the soul together, thus split part of the responsibilities together.
So why can't Shale use the magic then?
Shale can. Can he not? Shale looks. I don't. What are we talking about?
This guy.
You, buddy. Try
I can-
using druidcraft.
Do that right here, right now.
As Znara is holding your horns. Think what makes nature nature. Dig deep. Imagine your goddess. Imagine where your bond is forged. Imagine your partner, who she is, what she means to you, and what this magic will mean to you. You dig deep like the roots of the tree. You burn like the deepest fire. You flow like water, and you float like the air. Picture the
I'm gonna do
animals
this too. Like
Druids.
just as she's speaking, like I'm just kind of like going into a nice trance. Like, man, my goddess is really pretty.
Do not think too much about your goddess.
I'm just rubbing my teeth.
You're rubbing your teeth. They're a little bit numb from where they've been tapped. You do not pull directly from your goddess. Your goddess has given you the gift. That would make you a warlock if you pulled directly from your goddess. You are a druid. Imagine yourself through druid. You pull from the earth, the sea, and the atmosphere. What gives life and takes life. The vicious cycle of the world as the physical representation. Take hold of it. Do not command it, but allow it to gently flow through you, weaving it as a compromise. Shale's gonna
Do I
roll.
have to roll to do that? What do I roll?
What are you trying to cast?
I don't know. I'm not really trying to cast anything. I'm just kind of following her advice.
Wild shape owl bear.
So you can go ahead and roll Arcana with... Actually, roll Nature. And Shale's gonna roll...
roll. Let's see, do I have any,
Shale's gonna roll Nature with advantage, and hopefully we'll wrap this session up. Are you doing okay, Tork?
I got a 16.
Yeah.
Oh, poor fucking Shale. You got a 16?
I got a 16.
Isla's getting sleepy. Alright, we'll hopefully wrap this up. But we did not go as fast as I thought we were gonna go.
Oh, you're getting sleepy.
What did you fucking expect?
I don't know.
I
don't know.
don't know,
You
man.
managed to feel this deep connection. Not quite through your goddess, but as a part of the goddess. As in the sense of she is a part of this vast network of things. So you distance yourself from the goddess part of her and more of what she represents, the actual nature aspect, what she stands for, what she protects. You feel the vicious cycle of what Mother Nature is in this world, which is a give and take, the agriculture that's been manipulated, the wild growing forests that have been untamed, the death that comes from a sheep being slaughtered, and the wolf that eats the sheep from the farmer. And you feel the deep sense of connection to nature and realize, yes, this power is yours. It was given to you once, but it's in your hands now as a separate entity. There is a very thin strand of loyalty to your goddess, sure, as gratitude and thankfulness for the power that she's granted you, but you also know this power is yours and yours alone. As you are now bound to nature itself as a druid in practice. Shale, however, just... You see Shale thinking, and you see his eyes flicker, and then he puffs up, and then rolls off your shoulder and hits the ground.
Oh, he fainted again.
No!
Oh,
He tries flapping his wings, but he's now too fat. He's very puffed up.
the hell?
Shale, what did you do?
No! Help! Help! He is currently doing a circle on the ground, trying to fly, and Znara looks down at him. That explains a lot.
What happened?
I suspect he is not really, as you say, vibing with nature. He doesn't have the same strong connection as you do. Help! Why won't none of you help me?
What do we do?
I'm gonna go ahead and pick him up and just kind of start patting him on the back a little bit.
You
See
do
if
that.
helps.
It's like one of those puffer fish that have bloated up. He's just really jiggly.
Shale, what were you trying to do?
I was trying to be one with nature. And I think the magic got stuck inside me again.
How many calories are in magic?
Depends on what type of spell. I have never seen this before.
Can I try and channel the magic out of him?
Can you poke him with a needle to
Roll
deflate?
Arcana with disadvantage.
Alright, there's 11, and... Alright, 11 plus... What was my modifier?
0, I think, because it's Arcana.
Oh, Arcana, yeah, 0, so 11.
You think, and you try and imagine this bond that Znara was going on about, and suddenly Shale just farts. Which seems to deflate him. But you didn't really feel anything else, he just seems to have passed gas. And Znara takes a step back.
Alright, Shale, I think it's time for bed.
And birds
Are we
fart.
gonna eat dinner? This one can.
You're hungry? You had a good berry earlier.
You know what? Yes, they can fart.
But I'm
Did you just
hungry.
look that up?
No, I have seen a video of a chicken farting. So yeah.
Okay.
No, they can't fart because they don't have the stomach bacteria for it.
Well, this one can.
Wait, you looked it up?
Yeah.
Yep.
And the video was fake.
And
The internet lied?
how
internet
dare
lied.
the internet?
No. What's this, Tork? What is this? What is this, Tork? Tork, what is this? What is this music? Tork, what is this music?
When the fuck?
I don't think this is our music, Tork. I was looking at it like, that's a pretty raven. I don't recognize this song. Cool. What are we doing? What do you want to do, DJ?
Well, I still have good berries left because it technically summons 10 of them. So I'm just gonna hand Shale another good berry, and then the rest of them to the dwarf lady, whose name I just can't fucking remember.
Znara.
I wanna ask, like, so for the second thing, do you mind if I talk to you in private? Because it's this little
Cute.
secret.
She looks at you. Sure. What Brownie? Brownie?
Yes.
why don't you go take break? The tea drug is looking good. Go take break.
Okay.
Much break.
I
Finch?
go away.
Get the fuck out. And Finch, who has been quietly listening to all this, goes, alright, don't fucking lose your fucking tin. I
I'm
lose
gonna go
no
ahead
tin.
and GTFO as well.
Tin.
And you! What the hell is it? Curry! You also leave too. And you see this kobold go, man. As Curry also leaves, Finch is gonna roll stealth. Hadriel, go ahead and roll perception. You better watch out. You better watch out. You better watch out. You better watch out. I also wish I had tea drugs.
Dude, all you gotta do is get some of that dank kush and brew it into tea. You literally
minute.
could make.
Hang on, is the D word prohibited on Twitch?
No, as long as you don't
Cool.
be very explicit with what it's used for.
Cool. Also, you're here. You're here as you see people leaving.
Oh,
And you're gonna head down to the bed level?
me? Yes.
Toreen. Alright, you're heading down to bed
Yes.
level too? You don't have anything
Yeah.
else you want to do,
I want to look at the
Boon?
cannons.
Look at the cannons?
No.
Okay.
I think I kind of just
20?
want to sleep.
You see Finch is attempting to lean up against this wall.
Okay. What would this concern me?
You said speak in private.
Well, I figured we were just gonna go back. Is there not a door there or anything?
That's
Where?
the back of the ship.
That's
Oh.
the back of the ship.
I guess I'm just gonna lock eyes with Finch. Just, hey,
Turn up.
Finch looks at you and shrugs before sauntering off.
it wasn't that big. I don't care that much. I just wanted it to be a surprise.
Okay.
um,
So Boon's down here, Oon's down there.
yeah, I shot you a message, Kai.
Oh god.
It's not. Why is everyone thinking everything I do isn't bad?
Statistically.
Statistically, I have solved the majority of the problems that I have caused.
Keyword you.
Znara looks at you and kind of strokes her beard. That can be done. It would depend on how this person per se is going to handle this item, but theoretically it can be done. It's going to take me a little bit longer. It's a little bit more advanced than a simple glamour spell. This is full body glamour. But we can do it if you are willing to help me, and willing to help me get some supplies.
I gotcha.
Cool. So, you're going to explain to Blondie that after your ship, you're going to be yeeted through the cannon to the nearest island.
Excuse me?
What?
I have a very special spell in one of these cannons, and we can turn you into a very special ball. And then you will probably go with either Rick or Ma on a little adventure to see if you can procure these ingredients. One of them is definitely going to be from the Feywild.
You're gonna shoot me out of a cannon into the Feywild.
Correct. Don't worry. We'll put a rope on you. And a bell. Oh, but make sure... We also have to make sure that you have a hat. A hat made of feathers.
Do you think it is the best idea to send my wild magic ridden body into the Feywilds?
You are wild magic ridden?
I don't know. That's what people say.
I think it'll be fun. I think you'll be fine.
Fuck
You're a
it.
Hedagon. Hedagons go down rabbit holes all the time, and the Feywild is nothing but bigger rabbit hole. We just have to make sure that we hit the mark just right so you don't accidentally projectile yourself 30 years into the future.
Wouldn't be the
Wonderful.
first time I time traveled. All right.
Wunderbar.
Alright.
So then, you'll all explain this to Blondie. Blondie will probably approve because she's probably going to want some things from the Feywild. It's always so hard to get things from there. People are always so reluctant to go.
I know people
But-
that pay to shoot me out of a cannon, so it's fine.
Oh, it needs to be precise, so we're going to have Finch launch you out of the cannon.
Is Finch precise?
She's the most precise.
Cool.
Hello, everybody. We're about to face our
Oh,
first NPC death or character death.
I love how I just heard Finch is the most precise as
Yeah.
she's walking.
Are you following her as she's just walking?
Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna go find Blondie.
Very good, very good. Oh, I will get to work on the first request. The second request will have to take a few days.
Better than weeks.
Indeed, indeed. Very good, very good. Brownie, you
Yeah?
can be dismissed for today. Please go rest. Go rest. You are not good to me tired. Cat need more than 12 hours sleep. I know. I used to see many cat. Many tabaxi. Many tabaxi need sleep. Except for the except for that wretch. What is his name? What was his name? His name. Ah, yes, Ma. Ma, very irresponsible with sleep. Never sleep enough. Always need to sleep more. Always need to sleep more, and he told me to sleep more, and I always have to drop sleep. Anyways, what's-
Quieter. She's walking away.
My teeth hurt.
I
Teeth
think
hurt because of bad dental hygiene.
I don't have any bark.
I did.
What's everyone else doing as we wrap up today? And we're
I'm just
probably
gonna-
gonna skip around a lot tomorrow.
I was gonna go to
Not
bed.
tomorrow.
I'm fine
Next
with one.
session. Yeah, I'm good.
I just crashed
Uh,
into the bed and you start hearing those really loud dog snores.
The dog version of
Oh, no.
oh.
Yes. Yes, if you've ever owned a dog, you know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about.
And that increases the crew to 100% exhaustion.
Nice.
Oh no.
So
Toreen, I think
They
it's
can
time
only
for you
get
to go to
one
sleep
level a
and,
day.
Hold on.
Toreen is
We're not.
asleep apparently.
Hold on. We're not. Are we in? Like, what time is it? Is it really bedtime for everybody?
Well, dinner is being passed out as soon as Nara gets done talking to Nightingale, and
Alright.
she's gonna try. and
Before
fill her
we
information.
do that last calculation, I want to see if I can play a lullaby. After I go talk to Blondie and everything, you know, I want to see if I can play a lullaby for the crew.
Sure, man. So you
Not
go
like
up-
not like a baby lullaby, but you know what I mean. Like a nice somber,
gentle music.
resting tune.
Oh, I know what you mean, homie. It's just I don't know how well that's gonna go.
I feel like that'll make it worse.
I listen.
We're
If there's
gonna-
if
we're-
there's one thing I'm good at, it's performance
we're-
and persuasion, and I've already used one of
we're-
them.
We're definitely gonna see as I turn off the correct people, turn on the right people, and turn on the top side, turn off the mid, turn on the top side. We're almost done. I know. This went way longer than I thought it would, but that's okay. Garden's gonna be chilling here. Blondie is at the helm. Finch is fucked off doing something. These two are just... they're done. Assume all these are different kobolds and dragonborns as you make your way up to Blondie, who is... Ha!
That scared the fuck out of me.
Ha!
That was loud.
Who did that? That scared me.
Wolfie.
I'm sorry.
Oh my fuck! Aaron!
Meow, 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 meow.
I have no
think-
crimes.
I
can't be
think
arrested.
I think we're needing to wrap up.
Yeah. You go up to Blondie. Blondie is singing a tune. She looks at you and raises an eyebrow.
Hey, after my shift tomorrow, I'm getting shot out of a cannon.
She smiles and nods. I know.
How? Humor me. How?
She looks past you at all the kobolds who are clutching their daggers as they try and work.
Oh my god.
Oh, were you just gonna do it anyways?
I was debating on it. That or stringing you up from the crow's necks. I'm just letting you hang there for a day. Free of charge, of course.
Oh, how generous.
But I'm going to assume, based on what I heard from downstairs, Znara's going to shoot you into the Feywild.
Apparently.
Funny, she does have another way of doing that where she just teleports you straight in there. She must be feeling spicy.
Yeah, that's really funny, actually. Hilarious. Hey, how receptive are all the kobolds and dragonborns to music for sleeping?
She thinks for a moment. They certainly like my singing. But then again, they like a lot of things about me.
Okay. Do you think it'd be a good or bad idea if I maybe stayed down in the sleeping quarters for a little bit and tried to lull them to sleep?
Honey, at this rate, I don't know how you could make it possibly worse. But I do hope that you'll prove me wrong somehow.
Never say never.
All right. Well, nice talking with you.
You too. Have fun tomorrow, and you will be pulling a 10-hour shift.
Why
If my-
not?
Sorry, baby. Rules are rules, and if my men can't work, those who are able-bodied need to work a little bit harder.
Wait, does that mean all of us have to pull a 10-hour shift?
Maybe.
Hadriel!
I'm working on it.
You better hope they can go to sleep, bitch!
I.
Leslie looks over at you, and you hear him just make this weird whimpering horse sound.
I have 2 inspiration to burn.
Hell
tr-
yeah, brother! Let's see if you can fix this. Let's just... You get down here. Just bed. It's just
Holy
bed.
hell.
That is not efficient.
It's bed.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Have
Why
ever
do you
met
think they were
kobolds?
struggling to wash the bedding? Thomas is, Rick's, not Rick, Maul's down here doing fucking blacksmithing bullshit. They don't sleep. Everyone else just find a bed. Find a bed. Not Garnet. Garnet's not gonna sleep. Garnet's still freaked out. Leslie, you're not here. Everyone else, you just find a fucking bed.
I'm
Except for
hiding.
you, Oon. You don't have to. Okay, you hide in here. And the 2 kobolds sleeping here are very distressed the entire night. As you radiate this awful chill.
Do I know yet what's going on?
You just hear them keep mumbling about the battalion of the damned. The battalion of the drowned. And how they're all gonna die and how there's an agent on the boat seeking
just
them
gonna be like,
out.
I wonder who the battalion of the drowned is. To myself, but a bit out loud.
Oh, stop! I'm trying to undo this.
I don't
It's
know
your
what you
fault
have
to
done.
begin with, Hadriel.
Oh, fuck, that's a 5. You hear these 2 kobolds shriek together, grab each other, and then that faint.
Oh, okay, they're
Oh,
asleep.
no.
Good. We're good. We're good. Problem solved. All right.
I'm gonna float over. Like, are you okay?
No, stop. They're asleep. Let them go.
Next thing you know, she pops out and they just have heart attacks.
I'm trying to help. I don't know what's been going on. Oh. At least your white
Upstairs.
traces of
That one's just hiding in the they hide in a barrel. Anyway, Hadriel, you come up as one of them dashes upwards.
Cool. I'm gonna take a can I
Boon
go?
still has your harmonica.
I don't need it.
Can I pull it out and play it?
Please don't.
I'm kidding.
I need to find just like a nice, comfortable spot. Maybe I like sit down against like the railing to the stairs or something. And I'm gonna pull out my lute.
Okay.
And I'm going to play a slower song, more about that's like the the pirate's life and being courageous, just trying to subconsciously, like glorious gold, booty, and more gold.
Ass.
Can I
Flapping them
snore
cheeks.
in time with the music?
You're gonna roll performance at disadvantage. First.
By the way, that was a 20 and a 19.
I'll take
Okay.
it.
Hadriel, you're gonna roll just with advantage. Actually, you're gonna have to roll just straight because Ma is tinking away on an anvil.
That's fine.
So you gotta
Again,
try and make both of these harmonies work.
I got 2 inspirations to burn.
Okay, give me a straight D20 roll of performance.
That's a 5. I'm gonna do that again.
By the way, did you light the incense and leave it down here?
I can't do it right now. I'm singing.
Okay.
I'm gonna fucking fall asleep. Drug myself.
I just want to double check. You haven't already done it yet.
Just deep in the Alright. I'll take that one. That was a 19, so where's my performance? That would be a 24.
24. Alright, you start playing this melody that somehow keeps in time with Toreen's snoring and Ma's constant tink tink tink. And it's not quite as like lulling and slow as you want it to be, but it is soothing. Kind of like a past memory of a song of happier times.
I do want it to be, also about like the pirate's life. Show them, what they are. They're pirates. They have nothing to be afraid of. They're all about gold,
Do
and
what you want, 'cause
exploration. The unknown
free.
of the sea. The unknown of the sea.
The Mouse of House will get us.
Yes.
Go ahead and roll history for me.
Sure. Because even if it doesn't like lull them to sleep, I want them to be less scared. You said history?
Yeah.
Oh, my history's only 1. I guess that makes sense. That's a 17 in total.
17. You start playing a soothing ballad about a pirate that you recall from long ago, back in your mother's era, called Pirate Chime, who used to go through the seas, and the only warning that she ever gave was the gentle tinkling of bells before robbing kingdoms blind and giving to the poor as a way to protest tyranny and slavery in her time.
There we go.
So you managed to weave that, and it works very well with Ma's tink tink tinking of the anvil, and somehow works with Toreen's melodic snoring that sort
Terrible.
of sets the melody of it. It just goes.
Terrible place to put a forge, by the way.
Seems so, but there isn't any smoke down here, and it keeps the underside of the boat warm.
Oh, that makes sense.
So it's rather cozy down here. But you do that. My cat's brushing up against the my legs, and you see some of the kobolds start to relax. The combination of the drugs that Znara already gave them with their dinner, and the music seems to be allowing them to sleep. You even hear snoring coming out of the barrel from where the one kobold is hiding.
All right, I'm gonna go to the middle of the room. I'm gonna light that incense and quietly make my way out.
Okay, roll dexterity at disadvantage.
Disadvantage? Okay.
As the smoke immediately, like fucking one of those like pyrotechnic birthday candles, just starts filling the room.
You said Dex?
Yes, at disadvantage.
Well, the first one was a 20, but the second one was a 14. So 14, 15, 16, 17.
17. You manage to make it out the room and upstairs as the smoke starts to blanket the ground. I don't know why you won't sleep down there, but okay.
I don't know. Drugs. Drugs are bad, okay?
Don't
As
do
you have
drugs,
the
kids.
fucking wild magic flask of alcohol.
That's different. I'm an alcoholic.
Alright, buddy.
That apparently can't get drunk.
Everyone
Or at
who's
least I
trying
haven't
to...
drank enough.
Yeah, you haven't drank enough. Everyone who's trying to resist the effects of the fucking bullshit, you're gonna roll Constitution at disadvantage.
I'm already asleep.
Nah, I'm good.
You are
Do
deep
I get
asleep now.
affected?
Just keeping.
I mean,
No,
it's not at him
Boon,
anyways. Might
you
as
do
well.
not.
Do I notice though?
You do notice that there's blue smoke on the ground, yeah?
I'm gonna float up then.
Okay, you float upwards.
Yeah, just one level.
You see Hadriel's up here just
Yeah, I
I'm
might
gonna be
go
like, what the hell's going on?
drugs.
What?
Well, listen.
Do you want to get kicked off this boat?
Somebody went around telling some ghost stories. It didn't help that there was an actual ghost in the ship.
It was fucking you, wasn't it?
You see the kobold over here just stand up and go, "Yep."
Are you the one that was talking to before?
Yep.
I'm gonna fucking strangle you, Hadriel. How many times do you have to fuck me over?
Well, either way, people are going to bed, and that's the good thing. I'm going upstairs. I'm gonna get some air.
I think about grabbing my axe and throwing it at him, but I resist. Kai, it sounds like you're dying. I can't hear you.
I just want to go to like the what's it called, the bow of the ship, and I just want to chill there for a while to relax. I'll go back down to sleep in a little while.
What if I hunt Hadriel? Is that a thing? Can I do that?
Well, yeah. But let's not do that. As Hadriel goes up to the bow, Yarna's just chilling up there somewhere, and we're gonna end it there, folks. We're gonna end it there. Oh my god, what the hell?
And
This is going great.
Wonderful.
What happened?
I could use a stiff drink.
I think we could all use a stiff drink, buddy.
Actually,
Cheers.
do I have any honey mead? Or did I use it all?
I think you used
If
it
you do
all.
play Sheriff,
I think he's talking in game.
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah. I don't.
Oh,
well, you
I-
wouldn't
I-
be able to share anyways.
I probably used it all dumping it on those sticks.
you can always
And I'm
get
not
more.
drinking the fucking wild magic flask.
It's a good boy. That's an attaboy. You're learning. You're learning, bro. You're learning. We're gonna end tonight's session there. I promise these next few boat sessions are gonna go a lot faster because I'm just gonna have everyone do like 3 rolls to see how successful they are at their job. And then
Sorry, aren't I getting launched into the Feywilds?
Oh yeah, no, you're gonna have a whole special shit to you that I'm not gonna make a map for. We're just gonna describe what happens to you, classic D&D style, and it's essentially going to be what fucks you up in the Feywild and what do you find.
Nice.
Because there has to be consequences to your fucking actions, DJ. Why would you do that?
Because I thought pirates had a little more fucking skin.
Man,
They're kobolds.
They are kobolds, and there is something really, really fucking scary in the ocean that makes them scared of ghosts. Why do you think they have a ghost charm? A literal ghost charm just sitting on the ship on the very top where everyone can see the ghost charm is there!
You know, I'm surprised. Who was the moth guy?
Leslie!
I'm surprised he didn't have any. I don't know if he can talk, but I'm surprised he didn't do anything.
He's autistic!
Aw,
I mean,
He's autistic.
it smells like French fries.
He doesn't
Dude, I want
really
french
talk.
fries.
There's something happened to him. He's missing part of his wings, and one of his antennas is just a feather. Just a feather. Man has seen some shit. We're gonna wrap this shit up because Tork, it's midnight for almost you and Tork. It's 11 for me, and everyone else is tired as shit.
Cheers.
Good night,
Yeah.
everybody.
But I'm weird.
I know you are. Good night, everybody. We'll
good
see.
night.
Good
We'll
night.
see you
We'll see
2
you in
weeks.
the Feywilds.